Hello and welcome, folks. This is Bardic DM back with Seekers of Legend Forging the New Gods, Episode 4. Unfortunately, Emma's player can't be with us, at least for most of the session today, due to real life deciding to mess with her for once. But otherwise, we do have the full group here. And as of last time, they had finished cleansing the Dwarven Hold of Delga. I will be presenting the full maps next week because, dear God, trying to design 5 floors of maps when you've got bad hand-eye coordination is interesting. How you doing, folks?
I don't think we have anyone in yet.
No, I was more meaning you guys.
Yeah, I'm good.
Doing good too.
I'm good.
And yes, I will agree, Arusk, you with the Void Domain is a scary thought. Rogues messing with the Eldritch Abominations. No!
He just gives up creating a new mythos for himself.
There's a reason I'm avoiding using that domain where possible.
Yeah, I'm mad enough as is.
Well, there's a madness domain, so that's a completely different subject.
Yeah, but it goes hand in hand.
True. So, we need to discuss what you're planning to do in regards to the camp and other aspects. Because I'm guessing you lot have probably wanted to sleep since you finished cleansing stuff.
Yes, I believe we were going to take a full rest, but from our out-of-game talks, it sounds like we're going to take some time to scout and craft, correct, guys?
Yeah, just like a day or two.
Yeah, that's not a problem. After all, at the moment, it's still effectively the same day that you started, and even with the 8 hours rest. So yeah, if you want to take a couple of days to craft stuff, that's not a problem. And don't know if you saw the message, but I did end up deciding that yes, if you want to make a mithril armoured kilt, yes, I'll have it not affect your actual armour class category.
You're going to regret giving us so much mithril.
Yeah, it depends on if anyone actually wants to make heavy armour, because that is going to take up more than making mithril shirts.
Yes.
We have a full set of mithril plate of speed built by level 6.
Don't think that's possible, because I don't think you'd actually have the right spells.
You could do it without the right spells as long as you roll high enough.
See, now I just want the adamantine to make heavy armor.
Yes, it's going to be moving the effectively, I think 1.5 tons you've got there.
No, the problem is, like, with the price of it, it's gonna take a long ass time to make.
Correct.
Because for some odd reason, with magical items, you can create thousands of gold. But with mundane items, you can only make like hundreds of gold.
No one ever said Pathfinder's crafting rules made sense.
It's still better than 5e.
Yes, but that's because it's 5e. Yeah. Let's just double check. Oh, actually, you might have more. You might have less than I thought there in weight-wise, because yeah, it's not. It's close. You've got close to half a ton rather than a ton. Sorry, was thinking in kilograms, not pounds.
Where's a Goliath when you need one?
I think even a Goliath would struggle to carry a half ton of solid metal down a flight of stairs.
Two Goliaths then?
I will also say that whilst I haven't got the maps for them sorted just yet, you do have enough living space for several thousand people.
Well, we've got our base. We've got our base for a while then.
Indeed. Almost like it was designed. I was going to say, well, it is effectively a city, so. Well, would it be city or. Yeah, it'd be at the very least a small city. Just going off the actual settlement rules. Yeah, it'd be a small city by that count. Between 5 and 10,000. Space for between 5 and 10,000 people.
And we're level 2.
Yeah.
Alright, whoever wants to go first crafting or whatever, go ahead, because what I'm going to do may take a bit.
I thought we were gonna make armor, so I can't really help with that.
Anything really, since I still have to ask you. Actually, I will go. Eros will go up to Nix and go, hey, could you help me with something?
Sure. What do you need?
Sorry. So I said Aaron, sorry.
Oh.
I need someone with blacksmithing.
Oh dear.
Make me feel so useless.
Oh wait.
No, Nix will probably go out. Nix will probably actually be cooking food for everybody, because I'm sure everyone's hungry by now.
Oh, by the way, Nix, if you want to just do me a quick survival check.
That's funny.
Yeah, let me see here.
But yes, I'll help. What do you need, Erosk?
It's just something small. He'll pull out the nail that you know it's the one he's been using the lock picking, basically help him get through this whole place.
Mm-hmm.
I got something a little bit better now, and he'll reach into the back of his hand and pull out an actual set of lock picks, just forming out of the shadow of his sleeve. So I think I might keep the nails a bit of a good luck charm. I think you could put a little loop in it and the flat part of the nail, just like put a cord through it.
I should be able to draw it out and make a loop.
Okay. Right. And Nix.
And then
sorry.
I'll take a check. Yeah, I can do it easily.
Yeah, that's no problem. Right, Nix. Just to say, as you're going out towards the kitchens that you found, you also find what feels like a breeze coming from an upper floor.
Okay.
Do you want to investigate before you go off cooking, or?
Sure.
Okay.
Just see what's up there.
Okay.
Or what's over there.
Alright, just make me one more survival check. Okay, you're able to find a secondary exit from the dwarven city on the top floor. It enters out into a mountain valley.
Okay.
It appears to be completely sealed off and secure, but it's got ample woodland and a free-flowing river and lake.
Huh. Okay, so the actual valley is blocked off, or whatever.
Yeah, basically you can't get to it unless you're coming from the dwarven city.
Oh, nice.
It looks like it might have been used for farming previously.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. But it's clearly had years to grow wild and
other creatures to kind of find their way in there.
There might be a few, but it looks mostly like it's been fairly isolated. But at the very least, you've got a secondary option for. You've got at least some option for growing crops in the future.
Okay.
I'll pop up a map. I'll pop up the copy of the map in a few minutes. Just got to finish resizing it and then.
Yep.
Now this is something I actually would have gone to Nix for help with.
I'll bring you guys. I was gonna say, obviously, then you can head back to deal with the cooking if you want to make a cook check, and then we can always show the group at a later date, or if you want to show them now, we can do that.
I'll probably make food first, and then tell them what I found after food's ready.
Okay. So if you just want to make a
Actually, I should ask, is there food in the kitchen for me to cook with? Like,
not in the kitchen, but you do find some. You do find in the vault there's some. There's a couple of cases of effectively sealed rations.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so I guess I'll just try and use those for right now.
Yeah.
Won't be very tasty, but it's food.
To be fair, you're used to oat gruel. It's probably going to be better than that.
Yeah, that's true. So she'll just kind of try and work with that a little bit, and then.
Okay, no problem.
Oh my god. I poisoned it.
No, it's burned, but it's somewhat burned, but the food, just because you're not used to dealing with these styles of ovens, but
right.
You've got a good combination of stuff here. There's a few effectively, along with some prepackaged, some sealed containers of what is effectively a sealed containers of stew and some and quite a few potatoes. There's also what appears to be sort of effectively long life flapjacks. Well, flapjack as I'd know it anyway, so oats packed with large amounts of sugar and fruit.
Okay. Century-old stew. Yummy.
Century-old, but sealed in magical containers.
That's true.
Hey, if any race is going to take their MREs serious apart from the halfling, it's going to be the dwarves.
I can see that.
I mean, halflings will take it more seriously, but that's just because they're halflings.
Yeah, alright, so, yeah, she'll cook the food despite it being burnt, or getting burnt. And I guess go tell the others that if they're hungry, she's got it.
Alright.
Eris will go grab something and go, did you burn the gruel?
It's not gruel, I haven't worked with this stuff before, so give me a break.
I don't know.
Aaron will walk in and hand Eris his nail with a loop in it, and we'll grab a bowl.
Well, I will say, apart from a slight, I mean, there is a slight bitterness to it, but more than that, it's actually got flavour. It's got meat and vegetables, and it's got spices.
It's way better than I ate at slave camp.
Eris can't even recognize half the stuff that he's eating.
Yeah, pretty much.
Eris will take the nail and put it, just loop it. I'd say it's probably safe to say I could find a cord somewhere, but I'll loop it around. I'll loop it through the hole
no
and
problem.
put it on. Put it on.
Of course Kroggle, I think I saw you typing earlier. Was there something you wanted to ask about?
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
But I am going to join with the food. Just grab a bowl of it and just start drinking it.
It's like, I say, best effectively, even with it being, as I say, somewhat burnt and a little bit bitter, still the best food you've ever had. Because it's an actually filling meal, which is a near alien concept for you lot. So, after the food, is there anything anyone else wants to be looking into in regards to the crafting or into investigating the rest of the building?
I've got one.
Okay.
Eris is probably going to try and find the ritzier or just the best, most expensive looking apartments or whatever, wherever the noble dwarves are staying. You're going to try and search those.
Okay. You do find that there was basically one level of the building was dedicated to the living spaces, along with what appears to be another temple. But the ones closer to the centre do appear to have been the noble districts.
Then I'll head there. I'll start leading. Not bad.
Okay. You're able to find a couple of hidden caches. Most of which, for the most part, it's containing a mixture of coins, gems, and different pieces of dwarven artwork. You do see, as you're exploring, a lot of what appear to be empty weapon and armor racks. Seemingly, if the dwarves had any particularly treasured items, they either fled with them or died fighting in them.
Yeah, that's to be expected at the very least. But hey, it's something. It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
I'll gather up as much as I find and bring it to the party and start counting it.
Okay. I'll need a couple. If anyone has it, I'll need an appraise check.
Ah, come on.
That's enough to. You think between the lot if you factor in the coins, if you were to find an actual viable market for this stuff, you'd probably be able to sell it for about the lot. You'd be able to get the lot for about 1,200 gold. It's going to be difficult to do at the moment, but
Yeah, it's something for the future. We're always going to need funds. I'll tell the party and I'll bring it to put it all in the vault with the weaponry.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, don't let me be the one that's contributing.
I can't help you with anything with appraise, bud.
Well, I know, but I mean anything else, not just that.
Yeah. I am wondering about you guys. Are you sure
I
you're
mean,
all there?
Nyx, after everyone's done eating and everything, Nyx will probably just wander off, go back to that valley, and check it out.
Alright, I'll bring up the map of that then.
Quick question: does anybody have Crafter's Fortune or anything?
I don't, but don't know if our Arcanist does or not.
Not at the moment, but she could prepare it. She could prepare it for another day, or she could meditate and prepare it. I'll just bring you guys over to the valley so you can have a quick look at that.
Okay.
So, whilst it says the temple, effectively, this would be where you'd exit out from the Dwarven city.
Gotcha. And is the slave camp on this map or on the other side of the temple?
It'd be on the other side of the mountain from this.
Okay. Yeah.
So is the door basically leading out, like, right here?
It'd be slightly further.
'Cause I don't see that.
By this, it'd be.
Okay, because I couldn't.
Actually, no, that.
I just couldn't see that.
Actually, no, that probably would be about right for the entry. There'd be a.
Yeah, because I couldn't see. There's the. I mean, it looks like the road ends right there, so I couldn't see where it might pick up again. Oh wait, no.
That's meant to be more of a gradual slope rather than a direct drop off.
Right, but okay, I think I see part of the road like over here. It's actually splits off.
All right. Yeah, sorry, I had to crop this map a bit because there was a lot of. This is admittedly originally this was originally a map for a Star Wars game, so there was a bunch of sci-fi stuff up in the corner.
That's fine. That's just what it looks like. Is it looks like it actually is a path that splits off and leads up to the
yeah, I'd presume
that
would be the
plateau area.
That would be the case. So yeah, you've got a dual part map.
Okay. So that's cool.
Yeah. Nothing else? You've got territory to grow. If nothing else, you've got territory where you can plant stuff. Well, presuming you can get the trees cut down a bit.
Yeah.
Shit, you can go hunt for some nice meat too.
Mm-hmm.
He said it's a isolated valley, so if any creatures got in, it'd probably be mainly anything that could fly, like eagles and stuff.
Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, you probably fish and stuff in this.
Oh yeah, fish definitely. And then if we wanted to, we could probably bring in a couple of deer or something, or just bring in cows. Cows and chickens and pigs. Let them roam free and then just go, I don't know, just go hunt, kill them.
Oh, it's good eating on a wild boar, I can say that much. Might be a wee bit interesting about hunting them, like. Actually, no, Rama should be fine, if nothing else.
Yeah, that's where Rama can hang out.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, that'd be a surprise for any poachers that actually managed to make their way in here.
They have to climb up a waterfall to just find a tiger staring at them at the very top.
And back down they go. Quite possibly at speed.
Yeah, just
remember, he's the one that said it.
Alright, looking at this map, I immediately decide three things. First, I want to go explore those ruins. Second, I want to build something on that island in the middle of the lake. Third, I think we need to set up a watchtower somewhere in here. Or probably some sort of camouflage thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where you would set up the watchtower, though.
Probably somewhere somewhere around the southern waterfall, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Or some sort of high point.
Maybe right here. Or...
Yeah, I click on it.
Yeah, I could see there here.
Yeah. What would we put on the island, though? I don't know.
I have no clue, but I'll find an excuse one day.
If nothing else, you can turn it into your own version of Alcatraz.
Hey, there you go.
we just gotta have we gotta bring in some sharks to put in the lake. Bull sharks.
Oh God. Anyways,
Wait, it's medieval, so shouldn't there be a megalodon in here somewhere?
Yeah, we could get 12 of those.
Yes, because transporting a megalodon over will be so easy.
Players have done stupider things.
just letting you know, I'm not helping with that.
Well, yes, I'll admit I'll admit I have seen players try and do stupider stuff. Many of the stories from Knights of the Dinner Table pop immediately to mind.
We just have Rama dragged in like she just caught a flounder.
Nyx just praises him like, good boy! Good boy!
To be fair, give Rama a few levels and I wouldn't put it
What
past
the
him.
Anyways, she probably won't go far down, too far into the valley, but she might wander down to at least, like, this area, just to kind of get a better, closer look at the forested area.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay, for those that are crafting while you guys are lollygagging in the forest, what are you guys needing? Because like I know somebody wants mithril chain, but like any weapons or stuff, because I can't help with the armor.
Well, to be fair, if you could take some lessons on the armor crafting and help out. You know, just roll some blacksmithing rolls as a way to contribute for that.
Yeah. But like I said, if I can use my weapon stuff to get us better weapons, then I'll do that too.
Well, you've already got masterworks available, but yeah, if you want to go crafting, that's not a problem. If you want to get to work it. So, anyone have any ideas on that front?
I mean, we're taking a couple days, so I need something. Don't all speak up at once.
Amazing how quiet this lot go at some point.
Yeah, we need to remedy that in the future.
Right. Well, then I guess I will just assist in the chainmail.
So, oh, Shane, you alright there? Right, so, if Krogel, if you want to start doing your armor craft checks.
Oh yeah, I was just waiting to see if I could get that one thing.
Oh, sorry, have you PM'd me or am I? Oh, right, yeah, sorry, I knew I was forgetting something. Sorry, brain's been a bit hectic with the computer going a bit funny on me earlier. Yeah, I've decided, one quick addendum to the rules that I've been meaning to put in is that I'm adding an option for the 2-weapon fighting chain that you can take either strength or dexterity of equivalent scores for it.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about that. I was just seeing if they would be able to switch out the crafter's fortune for this or no.
Alright, let me just double check, and I think Emma would be fine with that since we're taking a couple of days. Just let me double check the crafters. Just let me double check the spell list.
Because if so, that would greatly increase the crafting speed.
Right. Always useful, that. Gotta love a live show and how flummoxed the DM can get, eh, folks? and when websites and when spell lists decide to freeze on you.
Yes. Spell lists are always a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's like I have a Nethys, so it's not too bad, but... let's see. Crafter's Fortune... What's this introduced? Yeah, it's from the Advanced Player's Guide, so yes, it's viable for... Yeah, Arcanist can get it, so yes, you will... Yeah, she'll cast Crafter's Fortune on you. Yeah.
Okay then, with your help, we can get it done. Basically, one of these things in like 3 days.
What, one suit of armor?
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to do mundane shit. And I do it at double speed than normal people.
I know, right. I knew crafting could be a bit on the slow side, but wow.
No, so like it's weird. So it has to go off like silver pieces of what the armor is. So like we'll just take, for example, like a longsword. It's 15 gold pieces is the cost of it.
Yeah.
So to turn that into silver pieces, obviously times it by 10, so it's 150. So what you do is you take your crafting skill, whatever you roll, okay, times that by the DC. So like you'd have to use the martial weapon, which the DC is 15.
Yeah.
So you times your roll with the DC, and then whatever that is, you have to take that number and subtract it from the cost of the item. If it's the cost of the item, that completes a full week's work of work, and that's how it is. But if you get double that, then it cuts it in half. If you get triple of the cost, then it cuts it into a third.
Alright.
So crafting takes a long time.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're making magical stuff, you can make 1,000 gold per day.
Yeah,
I never thought my artificer had it so easy.
exactly. That's why, like, when I was like sitting here telling you guys, like, crafting, like, are we gonna take a week to do this? Because like we're only gonna be able to make one mithril chain shirt. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
If we take the full week, I can make everything. Like the whole entire suit of armor. Right now, we just have a shirt in 3 days. In a week, we'd have the shirt and the skirt for it.
Yeah, I don't think we have that much time though if we're gonna liberate these people.
Yeah, but 3 days for somebody getting an upgrade in armor, that wouldn't be too bad.
Well, like I said, like we can do the 3 days. Okay, I get that. But what I'm saying is, like, while those 3 days are happening, I think we need to focus less on this area that we just got and go scout and get information while the crafters are working.
Okay.
Plus crafting, you can only craft 8 hours a day, so...
Yeah.
Alright. And well, I was gonna say, Emma's player also wanted her to be doing some research to try and figure out the magic behind the collars and how potentially to disable them. So I'll have her roll in a few checks on that.
Yeah, it's up to everybody else. I'm down for whatever, but we need to decide, like, are we going to liberate this camp, or are we just going to go off on our own?
No, we're definitely liberating
we're
this
gonna
camp.
liberate. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Next was just kind of doing a quick check of the valley, just to, give
No,
it a-
I agree. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But, like, what I'm saying is, though, these 3 days, though, what are we doing?
Oh
for
yeah.
this?
Yeah. After checking out the valley, next would probably be, other than cooking, maybe trying to, scout. I don't know, scouting the areas of the camp or as close to it as possible.
Yeah, you can find some. I was gonna say you can find some. I was gonna say with the right check, you could probably find some ways out of the valley to get a view of the camp, a better view of the camp.
Plus, plus the crafters don't need to just be crafting during those 3 days. And like I said, we can only craft for 8 hours.
Yeah.
What kind of checks would I need to make?
I'd just be I'd say do me a survival and a perception.
I'll join Nyx and I'll help with the perception at the very least.
Yeah, you're able to.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I say that's enough to find a path to a sort of mountain overlook to get a view at the camp.
Okay.
But not so much that you'd be, visible to them. So
Right.
So I'll move it back over to the main map of the camp. I'm just going to have to pop this down on here for a second just whilst I scooch along because I've created so many maps I'm actually having to scroll just to get access to the right one.
The joys of a prepared DM.
To be fair, a lot of the maps are still in progress, unfortunately.
I'm guessing we'll be up at around... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
But you still have to have them up and, existing before you can continue with them.
So the waterfall, is it coming from, is it
No, the waterfall would be on the other side of the mountain and you would follow the river around and it would come out about here and then continue going past.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you'd be somewhere up, so the mountain overlook would be somewhere up here. Quite a bit further up.
Okay.
Up where?
Up,
Up around 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright, now, Chris, I have a question.
Okay.
I'm okay, or may let me have additional options depending on what the GM may be allowing me to create. Can I potentially make a spyglass?
Yeah, I'll allow for that. Yeah, I'm alright with that.
Alright. I'll take it. I'll share it with Nyx. Take a look as we're taking a look around.
Okay. Babatin, you're interested in one of the lower areas? Are you looking for information about it?
Yeah, I'll be scanning the camp, looking to see. I'll be trying to see how many people are guarding, how the guards are up, if the numbers seem any different, see if there's anything specific going on.
Okay, I was just gonna say, I think Shane was clicking on one of the spots, and I wasn't sure if he had a question or something.
Oh, sorry. Oh, if he's just trying to get me to look, I'll definitely look there at least.
Okay, I'm just gonna be a second, guys.
No problem.
Okay, so there is, it's towards late evening on the same day now. So you do see that there's a fair bit of activity. The guards seem to be sort of doubled up, but you also notice that there appears to be a detachment over at the bridge over here. That appears to be scouts heading out, which is unusual.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yes.
Alright.
technological difficulties by any chance, Shane?
Yeah, apparently my mic was muted and I wasn't sure how it was muted, so I had to figure it out.
Joy. So what were you trying to ask about?
One, what am I looking at here? What is this a map of?
This is the map of the camp.
The slave camp?
Yeah.
The slave camp that we came from? Okay.
Yeah. Of course, you went in for the session where we actually had this up. Sorry, forgetting.
Yeah. So basically, Shane, like this is where we lived, and then like the mines and all that stuff was up here. So this is where we like went to go escape and all that stuff.
All right.
That was the quarry. The cave was right here. At 6.
Oh, 6?
Yeah.
I thought we went up further. That's fine.
You did actually.
Yeah, no,
I was gonna say, Aris, yes, you did actually. You actually went up to one I had to take off just for visual, but yeah, you.
Yeah, it was like up here. I thought. Yeah.
Is this a cemetery or something?
No, it's actually a garden.
Garden. Okay.
Yeah, it's yeah, basically it's where the fruits and veg that are given to the soldiers and staff are grown.
Gotcha. And then I'm guessing watchtower.
That would be correct.
And what is this over here?
It'd be a secondary watch post, basically.
Okay, like a barracks or something. And this is...
that would be the main office building and the place where the commander for the fort and the officers live. The one tagged with 9 would be the barracks.
Okay.
Alright, guards are doubled up, scouts are on the bridge. I'm guessing they think we probably escaped. We didn't go further. I doubt they could guess we found the dwarven stronghold, so I'm guessing they're probably going to search for us, thinking we escaped out that way.
That would be the most likely conclusion.
Eris was actually, yeah, that's. I was just also saying that in character.
Sorry.
It's fine. All right. I say we should probably keep watching this, but if the guards don't take too long to go back, or at least once the guards stop doubling up, that's probably when we should move in. I think.
So
Sounds good. Do we want to maybe watch and find out what their shift rotation times are, or anything like that, or?
Yep, that sounds good.
Yes.
I probably, just because I have a limited time on my spyglass, I'll probably keep using it on and off, just checking occasionally.
Okay. Not a problem. If you want to just make me a quick perception check to see if there's anything else that stands out for you.
And I'll be passing it around, letting all the scouts look.
Okay.
Chris, one quick question too. I mean, so depends on how you want to take this, but with crafting, there's also the unchained alternative crafting route that we can take, which would speed up crafting. It's up to you if you want to use that rule or stick with the core rule book.
Just let me double check, and then I'll give a quick. Sorry,
yeah. So basically, what it is, it has a DC setting of like whether it's normal, complex, intricate, whatever kind of thing. So the DC goes up by 5 depending on how complicated it is. And then, so let's say, like I said, longsword is like normal, so the DC would be 15. So if you succeed the DC by 5, then you make it in like double the time. If you make it by 10, over 10, then you triple it, and then if you make it by over 15, then you quadruple it. So it just kind of speeds up the process. So it's up to you if you want to do those rules or not.
Yeah, I think I'm fine with that, doing that. Yeah.
There you go. Then that will actually help us out in the long run.
Just one more reason to love the Unchained rules.
Yes, but they're also a precursor for PF2 for a lot of the rule changes in PF2E, so don't love them too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if we're gonna do that route, what is Mithril shirt again?
that actually slow me down.
Would it?
Would it?
Yeah, because let's say, I get a 30. That would only be, what, 3 gold?
No. That's not how that works. You got to read down further. So, if you exceed the DC by at least 5, your progress, like your daily progress, doubles. So then 10 is triple, 4 is quadruple. So if let's say you get a 30 and the DC is 15, you got 15 over. So that's 4 times the amount. So normal would be 2 gold. So times that by 4. So you could actually do it in 2 days versus 3 days.
Well, no, I'm doing 3 days for 1,000 gold.
Yeah, because Mithril Shirt's worth 1,100. So.
Well, I'm just talking basic, simple things. Like, so, let's see. How do I?
Yeah, because right now I can do with armor, I can do about 2,200 gold in armor. So that's half a week to do that armor. So yeah, Unchained really helps with gold items that are only like low
how are you doing it in 3 days if it's 1,000 gold?
Like I said, I get double processing speed.
I get that, but your DC, so you have to change that into silver pieces, right? So you times all that by 10, so it'd be 10,000. So now you have to roll. So let's say you get a 30, right? So
you can take 10 on crafting.
Okay, like I said, regardless, let's say you got a 30, you times that by the DC of whatever it is. So you're timesing that by 15. So 30 times 15 is not equal to 10,000. So you're way off.
You can also increase the DC of it by 10.
Once again, it's still not going to equal 10,000. It's not.
Oh, it's not reaching
close.
10,000. It's only reaching 2,000.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to do it in silver pieces. So that would take you longer. Way longer.
Oh.
Let's see.
So 25 times 30, right? That's 750. Okay? If you're doing 10,000, you would take... That would take 2.5 weeks.
Oh, damn. Either way, it's still going to take a long time, apparently.
Yeah, so do it the Unchained rule route, it would take you less time. Sorry. Go ahead, continue. I don't want to take up too much time with crafting. So
don't worry about it. We'll.
I'm just trying to help speed it up. That's all I'm trying to do.
Fair enough. Again, one of the few things where I do think I was going to say, reading through it, the one thing I do think that the crafting rules could use, they don't need to be simplified, they need to be better written, as in better explained in the actual...
Well, they're just trying to make it more in real life. So if you're trying to get a full suit of plate armor, if you were back in medieval times, it would take you a year to do it. It's not a simple thing. You're not just going to bust that kind of stuff out. Because you got to hammer all that stuff. Now, modern day times, you got power hammers and all that stuff. You can bust that stuff out in a week. Let's be honest here.
Oh yeah, I know. I know about that. I've watched enough stuff on it. I was just meaning that. No, I was meaning the fact that the fact that they do it by silver pieces rather than.
Yeah. So the alternative does gold pieces.
Well, the Unchained rules have some support in the audience at the very least.
Yeah.
I just need to find that one item that allows you to do 2,000 per day.
Oh, and don't think I've seen you here before, Jazzy. So, Jazzy Bear Brown. So welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Unchained definitely speeds it up. It's not by much, but it does speed it up.
It'll become a good point.
Alright. So.
Yeah. Welcome, Jazzy.
Glad to have you.
Yeah, always welcome, and feel free to share it around. We should be uploading to YouTube come start of next week. So if you've missed anything and you don't want to watch it all on Twitch, should be there on YouTube/BardicDM. I'll provide a link at the end of the stream. Right then.
Darn, so I can do 16 per day.
Ooh, ouch.
This is why I made this. We're just gonna be creating a bunch of sweatshops in our eventual temples.
Well, the funny thing is, if you want to add that stuff into it too, like if you have workers, like skilled workers, you can increase your checks by doing that. So it does speed it up. It's just that's why like crafting is such an ass pain.
Oh, yeah, and why they've banned it from the PFS, I'm almost certain. Well, that and because they don't want people to actually have autonomy.
Yeah.
It's right they've still got it in the PF2 playtest. I mean, they don't actually have the full rules, but you know, you've still got the craft skill. At least I don't think they do.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet they did it just because they know there's going to be someone losing their mind if they can't be able to create some insane contraption.
Yeah. Chris, can I summon those dwarfs back and have them just create stuff?
Not at the moment. Do you think when your power, you honestly think that when your power grows, you might be able to beseech spirits for aid?
Damn it. I tried, guys. I really did.
Yeah, we'll only have to wait until level 3 to get all of our mithril stuff. It'll be horrible.
Yeah, so anyways, what do you guys want to do?
Oh,
Now that I just botched all the crafting.
Oh, okay. Well, I can give you a bit of information because you do see a couple of people you're not used to seeing out and about. The most surprising of which, that being the scoutmaster for the camp, who I'll just show to you guys now. Hope that's popped up for you.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
And thank you very much, Jazzy Bear Brown, for following. It's always
He
appreciated.
looks like a dwarf.
I wouldn't say he looks like a dwarf, but I can see what you mean just from the big axe.
Well, no, his face. It kind of, his face to me looks like a dwarf's face. But I mean, I'm not saying he is. It just looks like it to me.
No, it's just because of how zoomed in the token is. Because I wanted to get the full image in. Because it's one of the few times I've been able to get the full image.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a hobgoblin with sort of camouflage makeup.
Oh, okay.
And the one who seems to be talking at the moment with who, as you see them, seems to be speaking with the Scoutmaster is Commander Nassar, head of the entire camp. And whilst it's not at the moment, you have once seen the head of the flail burst into flames.
Oh man.
Yes, there is a reason he is not trifled with, shall we say.
I want that shield.
And that was our cleric and not the shield-bearing god of war that wants the spiked heavy steel shield.
Hell yeah, that thing looks badass.
Why would I want something inferior? I got a dwarven shield.
See, I'm an half elf. I don't have that kind of sense of pride. Like, I'll take it.
I will take the big spiky and shiny and use it.
I may have a stupid idea.
Oh dear.
What's that?
I think I maybe try and counter ambush the Scoutmaster when he's out.
There you go.
With the whole party, though.
I'm glad you weren't thinking of doing that alone.
It'd be a brave thing to do. Stupid, but brave.
Bravado and stupidity are one and the same.
He did say it was a stupid idea.
At least I'm not trying to do it alone. Plus,
So
they sure as hell want to see that coming.
So, how many more do we have?
Do you mean how many?
How many more what?
Like, of these, like, commander guys?
Oh, there's only
Should we-
Commander Nassar is the only one of effectively captain rank at the camp.
Yeah, but I mean, like, leaders of like the goblins. I feel like we would know, like, how many roughly, right?
Oh yeah, the other one you would know about is there's basically a trio: the Scoutmaster, the Commander, and the Commander's Lieutenant.
Hmm.
Well, you're stealthier than most dwarf fighters I can think of, Krogel.
Oh, no, I think that counted into my armor check penalty, so no.
Hey, you got a -1 at the very least.
Oh, wait, yeah, it did count in my armor check penalty then.
Alright. Well, you can try that at some point if you want. I mean, you'll have to find a way down, but yes, if you want to try and sneak out and ambush the Scoutmaster, you can try and do that.
Yeah, probably once. Actually, what are the numbers? How many people are on the bridge looking to be joining among the scouts? Number of wise.
Including the Scoutmaster, there's 21 scouts total.
Yeah, never mind then.
They don't do it as a group thing though, so you could effectively try and sneak up on the Scoutmaster, and they'll normally go out in sets of 3.
Okay. Yeah, probably go out to whittle down on his followers first, then head to the take care of the Scoutmaster.
If the Scoutmaster's out, wouldn't that be like your worst enemy, being a stealthy guy? I'm just saying we could like hit up a place of importance while he's out.
Yeah, true. How far is the drop from the camp down to the camp from here?
Lethal at your level.
I figured that much at least, but I just wanted I was wanting to see if it was at least feasible. Like
from the overlook to sort of the actual flat bit that bears out sort of where 3 is marked. It's a couple hundred feet just from there, and then it's a further sort of 50 feet. So from where you are to Cavern Bottom to actual camp is about 250 feet down.
Yeah, never mind. It's too far. Because I could just summon 100 feet of rope at will now.
I mean, you could try navigating your way down and...
Yeah, let's get started. And I push verbatim off the cliff. I kid.
Verbatim cast Featherfall, turns around and flicks you off.
Well played.
That is well played.
Alright, other than that, I'm just unless we see anything else of interest, then I'm just looking at getting guard rotation down.
Okay. It looks like they've upped it slightly because it used to be a rotation every 6 hours. Now it looks like it's been up to every 4. You also note that no matter what, there's always a heavier presence near the slave quarters. So it might be that they've got these slaves on temporary lockdown for the initial search time.
Well, when in doubt, we can always set something on fire.
Thankfully, none of them have the fire domain yet, otherwise player pyro tendencies would probably have gone through the roof.
Yeah, just give them a few sessions.
I'm worried for if any of you actually do pick up one of the elemental domains and what might happen at that point.
I could think of a particularly main template if I get the air domain.
You mean apart from the apart from the one that's just basic affiliation with the plane of air one?
Yeah, well, perfect. We'll picture Ares with perfect flight.
Ugh. Yeah, that wouldn't. Yeah, I like that he isn't scary enough as it is.
Yeah, it's only gonna get worse.
Of course, but that's to be expected. So if I was actually that bothered, I wouldn't have started the campaign where the players get to literally ascend to godhood.
Well, I'll try not to make it too bad, too painful for you. Just a little.
I believe that when pigs fly.
Alright. I'm just checking end character. I probably know this end character, but is there any other places that I know in character would be important to look at this point in the camp? Just to see if there's anything else I should check.
No, that's the main areas you'd want to check over.
Alright then. I'll probably after a few hours I'll probably start heading back. May take a look at the ruins, depending on if we pass by that.
No, you wouldn't pass by them at the moment, so.
Alright, then I won't go out of the way then.
Sort of the opposite place from where you'd be looking normally.
Alright, no problem.
Well, I had everything then. It turns out I've not actually put it. Okay, so any thoughts on what you'd like to do, folks? Let's see, what was her last? Oh yeah, she got 26, so she'll need to do a couple of spell checks.
What did you guys want to do? Did you guys want to see if we can arm the individuals, or are we just gonna gun in and take out major leaders, and then as we're doing that, arm them afterwards?
I think we should probably try and take out at least some of the leaders first. At least the scoutmaster, since his people are going to be out of the camp, we could at least try to get that taken care of first.
So
then,
I can
then we kickstart the riot after we head into the camp.
Okay, so are we like gonna kill him immediately and then go to the camp?
Probably not immediately.
Okay, because I don't think we should kill him until we're ready to go to the camp. Yeah. Because if we give them time to be like, oh, this dude's missing, then they're just going to fortify the camp, and then we're fucked either way.
Yeah.
So we need to like kill him, head to the camp, start riots or whatever, arm these individuals, and then keep pushing forward.
Mm-hmm.
But then we also did the collars and stuff. Have we figured out what's controlling them, or how to do whatever we need to do to make so that
I
our...
was going to say, Emma said she was going to research that a bit. Emma's player said she wanted me to
Okay.
have a research that a bit, so I'm just having... that's what the Knowledge Arcana and Spellcraft rolls were for.
Yeah, did we get anything out of that, or...
Yeah, okay, most likely for this sort of magic it would be... there'd be a central control point, probably for charging the rings. Probably for recharging the rings, rather. And that would most likely also be the power source for the collars. So, effectively, the best way... So, most likely you'd have to disable that in order to properly disable the to disable the shock quality of the collars. There might be a way to disable them at a more individual method. It might be that you could effectively, with the right tools, disarm them equivalent to a magical trap in the case of Arusk. Or else, I'm just double checking spells here to see if there was... Or it might be, depending on how common magic is, that even an open close might be able to... Even the open close cantrip might be able to disable them. Depends on how much anti-magical protection has been put into the collars, which she'd need to actually get a look at them to be able to decipher.
Probably the most likely places to carry those would either be the barracks or the offices, probably.
And if there is a central power source, then it's almost certainly located in the office.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
During our scouting, did we notice like any individuals, like especially like guards on the tower or whatever, like when they went back to their homes, did they have like the rings or anything like that?
Make me another
Or do they...
I was going to say, just make me another quick perception check to see.
Yep, not a problem. I'll do that. What do I see?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to say, because admittedly, I was setting that one for pretty high, so yes, but you have been able to spot. You do know that most of the time when they were returning to the barracks, they stop off in the offices first, and
Okay.
that they would leave off, and that they would leave. There's about, on average, there's about half the guards have left there. On average, about half the potential rings are in the office at any given time.
So now I personally think we should hit the office really quick.
Yeah, agreed. I fully agree. We probably need to hit that first.
There you go, guys.
More than like the reason why they have those shock collars, because the slaves outnumber them and they could probably uprise pretty easily.
Yeah,
So-
the slaves have got about a 2-to-1 odds at them. But at the same time, they're unarmed, unarmoured, and if necessary at the moment, the guards can take out whole swaths of them with a single command word.
So, if I'm thinking this correctly, when all the slaves and stuff basically go to bed, there's probably less guards with the rings. Would that be like a good assumption, Chris?
No, it seems you would guess it's about average to 50%. Basically, the guards who are on watch, and it's about 50-50 depending on night and day shift. So
Yeah.
They have about the same number.
Okay, so
just,
same number of rings regardless.
Actually, roll me a quick. Anyone who wants to can make either a quick, just a general wisdom or intelligence check. I'm not sure which.
I'll make a wisdom check. Why not?
I'm not quite sure which one this would fall under.
Well, what is it exactly that we're checking? Because like,
there's a well. It's just something that occurs to you as you're thinking about this. It could be that they're running a bit.
Oh, then that would be it. That would definitely be intellect then.
In which case, Verbatim and Nix would be able to get it. And basically, what occurs to you is that it could be that because of the goblins that were guarding the rings, guarding where you found the shards, were missing their rings. It could very well be that the shards overpowered the rings by their proximity when they were. So that could be why they were lacking them at the time. So it could be that there's slightly less rings about than originally thought, because normally there's about a squad of 4 to 5 watching over. There was normally a squad of 4 to 5 watching over the new dig site, so they could be down between 4 and 5 rings already. That's the main. So there might be a slight differential depending on if they've evened it out or. But still, it'd be about even. So you're looking to hit the. Right, just to say, I wasn't realising you were going to go this way, so I will have to use just. I created what I call my impromptu map, which is basically a blank, viable play map, which I'll probably just use for any encounters you have over the next little bit, because funnily enough, finding a building that matches the layout of that blooming house of that office building is a nightmare.
I believe it.
It'd be fine if it didn't have that big ass circle at the back. And Kragel, I wouldn't know. I've never played Shadowrun.
You would probably really like Shadowrun, Chris.
Oh, I'm certain I would. The problem is, from my general experience of RPGs, if I'm going to be playing it, I'm not going to be playing it. I'm going to be running it, because convincing anyone else I know to DM is, or at least up until recently, to DM has been a bit like pulling teeth.
Fair point.
There's a reason I've been permanent DM for about a decade.
Shadowrun's one of those games where it's 3 sessions of planning, 1 session of doing the plan.
I always thought it was 3 sessions of planning, 1 session of everything blowing up in your face.
I said try to do the plan. It's, yeah, not guaranteed. Plans never go right.
I mean, he's not wrong.
What's the saying? No plan ever survives meeting the enemy.
Or in the case of Shadowrun, from what I've heard, no plan survives being mentioned in front of the storyteller. Or whatever you call the GM in that.
Alright, hit the offices first, and based on my previous scouting, do we know if the scoutmaster or any of his people were still out by the time we hit the office at night?
If you're hitting it that night, they will probably still be out, because you would expect, with the amount of potential supposed lead you had on them, they would probably be out for at least probably about 24 hours to try and track various pathways that you could have headed off from.
Well, I'll bring that up and say perhaps if we're still in good, if we haven't gotten into the fights or we aren't in any pretty bad shape, we may want to head out, and perhaps we still need to arm the people first. All right. I'm debating. I've been debating potentially hitting the office, then going out to try and take out the scoutmaster at the same night. I'm debating the idea though.
I would say that considering that he's only when he's headed out, that would mean that he'd most likely meet you on the way back, because he would be on his return trip by the time you head out, most likely.
Yeah, that would still be fine. It was just, but yeah, then we have all this guy with them. So I'm using, so don't worry about it.
I would also say, and then you have to try and sneak back to the valley in broad daylight. Which would probably be an interesting experience, shall we say.
Plus, even with things with dark vision, night lowers their vision radius, so...
Yeah. Alright, well, we're hitting the office at the very least.
Alright then, so what are you taking? So do you want to do a further search just to see if you've got any other potential supplies in the vault that might be useful?
Sure,
And,
we got time.
by which I mean, is there anything in particular you're looking for? Then give me a roll and I'll see if you can find it.
Yeah, I'll probably just nab a masterwork sap, but that's about it.
Oh, no masterwork short sword.
Oh, I forgot to say this, but I actually did grab a rapier too.
Ah, right. So, just
yeah, I'm grabbing a masterwork rapier, a masterwork studded leather. Then I'll grab a sap as well.
Fair enough.
And you said dwarven stuff is in here, right?
Yeah, any dwarven weapon you're looking for.
Okay, is there 2 of them or just 1?
There's more. There's a few dozen. There's basically a backup garrison's armory in here.
Sweet, I pick up 2 shields. The best weapon.
Are there any good longbows in there?
You might have missed it last time. Yes, you can find any longbow, any type of composite longbow you like, masterwork, and anywhere from +1 to +4 strength.
Okay. Masterwork, longbow.
Well, composite longbow if you want, and then yeah.
Composite longbow. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's no magical enhancement on them, right?
That's correct.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure before
any
I
magic items any magic items that were left apart from the ring and the hammer that was stored, because basically they didn't want to risk it getting caught. Were basically taken with the survivors who fled.
Yeah, we can't. Graces are giving us enough already. We can't get that lucky.
So my strength bonus is 2. Does it matter what my strength bonus is for?
Yes, if you get you would get a composite longbow with a +2 strength, which would mean you get to apply your +2 to damage rolls.
Okay.
If you get anything more than that, you wouldn't be able to. It's basically allowing you to actually apply draw weight rules.
Right. Okay. So
if you try getting anything heavier than that, you're just going to end up straining your shoulder.
Yeah.
I should know. I've tried pulling back a proper medieval longbow at one point. Yeah, that hurt. Admittedly, I wasn't particularly. I was only 12, but yeah, no, not trying that again until I didn't try that again until I was much older.
There we go.
Don't blame you.
Alright, so there's that.
Oh yeah, do you have any mining picks in here that are good? Like higher quality than mining picks out there?
Yeah, you can basically find masterwork, heavy, light picks, whatever you're looking for. You know, they're effectively weapons, but they're also work as mining picks.
Okay, I'm gonna try it on the animant.
What about any other kind of armor in here?
As I say, if you're looking for any type of, you can basically find any type of armor, most types of armor, apart from the Eastern armors. So if you're looking for, and it's all masterwork.
So.
Only thing you can't find, unfortunately, is barding for a tiger.
That's fine.
That would raise a lot of questions if they had that around.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can give a fair bit, but I think that's been a bit too generous, even by my standards as a DM.
Hey, if you want to melt down some actual like metal, we can make some barding armor.
Yeah, that will take a lot longer and take twice as much material.
Yeah.
Plus, it's gonna grow anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say unless you want to get unless you eventually want to make the resizing enchantment on the barding, which actually is one of the better investments since it's effectively a +1 enchantment, so you would get a +1 to your armor bonus as well.
Oh, the joys of the innate item bonus. I'm so glad you used that, Chris.
Yeah, particularly since you've now had a taste of my Saturday game where it isn't there, and I'm guessing you miss it quite a bit.
No, definitely.
Okay, so here's a question. Would there potentially be a mithril chain shirt in there already anywhere?
No, sorry, it'd just be masterwork chain shirts.
Just normal? Just normal? Okay. Just figured I'd ask.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, at least don't worry, Chris. I'm still happy with my +3 adamantine holy impact glaive.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun thing for you to use against some of the foes that are coming up.
Yeah, that could be pretty much any DR as long as it isn't piercing or bludgeoning.
Yeah, if you swapped out one of your feats and got versatile weapon, you could even do that.
I need to swap out 2, since it requires weapon focus.
Oh right, forgot you didn't have weapon focus.
Yep, I'm getting it for Eris though.
Gee, when you're going to have your deity's favored, when you're going to create your own favored weapon, it's going to be custom. I wonder why. So, does anyone else have any thoughts on items they might want?
No, I already took the ones I wanted last week.
Right then, so how are you planning on... I'm guessing you're going to be descending under cover of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Now the other question is, are you going out through the door that's through the way you came in, or scaling down the mountains?
From scouting, like, what would we get from, like, what would be a better means to do it?
Yeah, which way it looks like it would have less people to deal with?
I was going to say most likely scaling down the mountain. I mean, you don't know what the patrols on the inside of the mines are like, but with 2 of the guards being killed and potentially discovered, there would almost certainly be a presence in there again.
Okay, yeah.
Probably go the mountain route.
Yeah, well, you're just gonna have to get a ton of rope and pittons.
Well, you could also, if Nix and anyone else with survival wanted to make checks for it, you could also try and find a natural path.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, admittedly, you can also get rope to, help you along, rope and pitons to help you along. But I'm just thinking, if you don't have to climb down a direct vertical face, that would probably be good for the escape, if nothing else.
Yep. Oh, definitely.
Because if nothing else,
survival. Anybody?
I'm getting there.
No problem there.
I'll grab.
There we go.
Yeah, you're able to find a path. I will then need so dreaded words. I will need stealth checks.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you want stealth? I got a -4 coming your way. Here you go. I rolled a 13, by the way.
Rose, remind me to show you a teamwork feat after the session.
Okay.
We might need it. Oh, come on. Actually, I'll screw it. I'm not even going to wait until the end of the session.
Just to remind you verbatim, in case you may have forgotten the ability you have, you are allowed 3 times per day to re-roll any D20 roll.
Okay, I'm happy with the 33.
No, I was meaning for anybody.
Yeah. Oh, I can let other people reroll?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
All
what
enemies
Lucker
reroll.
does that.
I knew I could.
Oh.
I could do it for me. I was not aware I could let
Yeah,
other
you can
people
do it for other people, and you can even force enemies to re-roll.
Good to know. Let's
Yes, you
see.
have the look
Looks
domain,
like,
also known as the "fuck you to the DM" domain.
See, I don't know much about dwarves, so anything that happens, we're just going to blame it on being a dwarf.
Yeah.
So it looks like maybe Cameron should re-roll his stealth check.
Yeah, I'm not waiting to show this. Nixie we may need this in the future.
Oh, that's better than a 0.
Significantly better. Okay, you're able to get past the first bit undetected. I will need another one in just a minute. So you'll be coming down about. By the time you get to the end of the route, you'd be coming down about here. And then you can just continue to the climb, and then you can just continue to the descent down. So you'd eventually come down behind this set of boxes that's just here.
I will say Aerostate grabs some pistons and rope just in case we did make a quick escape, so he'll be setting those up where necessary.
Not a problem. Right. So yes, we'll be right. We'll be doing another quick set of stealth checks if possible, people, because this will be for the next leg of the journey. You have so far managed to avoid the patrols, and you don't see any too near about at the moment, as you're not on one of these. As you're in between as I'm guessing you headed down in between one of the switches.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. That's better, at least.
Yeah. Just a wee bit.
Yeah, it's only a 7 compared to a 2.
The benefits of being the god of shadows.
Definitely.
Waiting to see what everyone else's checks are so I can see if I need to make anyone re-roll.
Oh, we got stealth again? Sorry.
Yep, another area.
And he's not going to get too much better than that, so.
That's the point. I should be rolling for him. I knew I'd forgotten to do something.
Oh, go on.
Okay, right. Yes, you're able to get down. You're able to sneak your way towards the main building. Unfortunately, there does not appear to be a back entrance.
Yeah. Any windows?
Bullshit,
Yeah.
take that hammer we got and make a door.
Yeah, there's a few. Yes, there's a few windows.
I'll try and use the side window probably somewhere. Well, hopefully if there's one around here.
Hold on, just be a second. I was just off map.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there'd be somewhere around there that you could climb up. Well, potentially. I'm guessing you're going to be using your shadow tool to make a rope and grappling hook.
Yep, definitely. Eris just starts spinning his wrist as a shadowy rope appears, the grappling hook extending out, and tosses it up.
Okay. Right. So let's see. Make me a. Yeah, we'll make it a ranged attack. I don't think there's anything else I can make with that one.
11
versus a stationary wall. Yeah, I'd say that hits.
Well, you know this thing about broadside of a barn.
Yeah, I think that more applies to natural ones. And yes, I can definitely see why that stealth synergy might be useful. Okay, so I'll need people to make me climb checks. Or if you don't have climb, if you don't have any ranks in climb, you can just make a strength check.
Well, you can still make climb checks. It's not a required thing,
I'm
but
sorry, mixing it up. I've been watching way too many Feng Shui RPG.
yeah. So -6. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take it.
You can do climb if you've got any ranks in it, or Nick. So
I don't.
so it's the
Yeah,
same
it's
as a strength check
right.
anyway.
And with a rope against the wall, it's what, a DC 5?
This is why you don't skip gym class, people.
Hey.
And Rama's probably Rama's got no problem. And could probably
He
hold
just
the other two
kind
up.
of uses any outcroppings he can find.
Yeah, boing boing boing. Probably more like a cat jumping on roofs from place to place than it is climbing.
Does Rama get a climb speed eventually, or?
I don't know.
No, it
just
doesn't.
yeah, too bad. We may need to get him something that gives him that eventually, though.
To be fair, depending on what domains you end up picking up, you might end up with a fly speed at some point.
When do I need to pick my domains? Should I have already picked those out?
You've already got the
'cause-
first two. The next, basically, it will be decided by what shards you find. So you've already got the animal and community domains.
Okay.
The rest will be decided by effectively by what you end up picking up. As I say, so it'll.
It just turns into one big brawl over the seduction domain.
Thankfully, there isn't one. The closest you get to that is charm. Okay, so yeah, you're able to make your way up. You appear to be in one of several offices, basically. There are large numbers of surprisingly small sets of desks, both for high and low goblins, most of which are stacked high with paperwork. Why does that chuckle worry me?
Because you've known me long enough to realize you should be afraid whenever I start doing that. It's not anything bad mechanically. It's going to be really mean in game.
Fair enough.
Basically, it's also piled high with paperwork. Just imagine them all just walking back to it and see everything, just all of the spouse paper just dumped together in one big mess.
Yeah, they would not be chuffed about that. I'll say that much.
Just start taking random papers. That way they don't notice anything.
Yeah, I just take every random fifth paper, then just throw the rest into a pile.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, Verboten
if they
is going to look at some of these papers and begin making changes to them.
Eris gains the
set up a perimeter.
chaos domain.
Oh dear. Okay, right. So if you could make me Aaron, if you could make me a quick perception check.
Sure.
Wait, change. Yeah.
And of course, this is when Roll20 decides to freeze up a bit.
18.
Okay, right. So yes, you do hear what's coming.
There we go. Now.
And you do hear, I heard something from the office. Let's check it out.
Great.
In a low voice, I say, "Quit doing what you're doing. They're coming."
All right, I'm going to jump behind the desk and pull out a light crossbow and basically hold my attack.
Okay.
From looking at this door real quick, does the door open in or out?
In.
In. Okay, so I get on the opposite side of the door, so when it opens, I'm concealed.
Are we trying to like hide away for a second, or are we gonna?
Well, if they're coming in, I want to have a surprise attack on them.
Okay, then I'll probably. There's large piles of paperwork, right?
There's enough that yes, you could obscure a gnome. Well, actually, some of the desks are tall enough to obscure you. So if you want to hide behind one of the desks, that's fine.
Eris will be as well.
Are we supposed to be on a different map? Or
No,
no?
I'm
Not
I'm
yet.
not yet. I'm
Okay,
gonna load
I
you
just
through in
want to
just a
make sure,
second.
because...
Theater of the mind.
Oh no, I'm going to bring you
Yeah.
over to my impromptu map in just a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Nyx will hide behind anything she can find that's as far back away from the door as possible.
Okay.
And Rama, she'll basically tell him to stand on the other side of the door against the wall, so they'll probably, they'll probably see him right away.
She's just crouched behind a potted plant.
Well, there are enough desks for everybody, so yeah, you'd be able to.
I just
I'll
want to
take
see
one.
where the cat hides.
I'll take one close to where the door is.
Okay. Right, just be a second. Of course, it starts mucking me about. Just be a second, folks. Wasn't sure what you were doing, so
You're good, man. Take your time.
have to draw this out just quickly. Okay, I'm going to bring you guys over. The red line you'll see in front of the tokens is the entry to the room, so you can rearrange yourselves on that once I bring you over. Or arrange yourselves on, drag your tokens in and arrange yourselves on that. Okay, I'll pop in a few boxes for you.
So I'm just gonna assume whichever way that door opens, I'm on that side of it.
That's fine. And the 1 square ones are the ones for low goblins, as it were. Nix, if you want to bring Rama and yourself in.
Oh, we're bringing our characters in?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Alright. Yeah, can you see it alright? Or
Yeah, I can see it. Hang on one second. If I can... Can't. Won't let me do it. I have to close this and open it back up. Which is stupid.
so many things are with this system.
Okay, I can't. It's not letting me drag her picture in.
Hold on, let me just try something because I've had that on occasion, so I'll see if I can get. No, okay, right. I'll just copy your token over from another page. Just give me a second.
Make sure you guys put your new health on your characters too.
And of course it decides to mess me about today. Okay. I'll just have to do it one at a time. Oh, it doesn't even want to let me do that. Oh, I love Roll20 sometimes, I really do. No way does this make me feel remotely violent. Not at all. For some reason now it's highlighted everything in the text window.
Yeah, just you're gonna have to click. Yeah.
So feel free to move these about once you can see them, Nix, and then we'll try and figure out what's gone on with your token in a minute, because and why is it? Oh, delayed pop-in, of course. Just what I need on top of everything else.
Brahma is still medium sized with the advanced template, right? I'm just trying to remember. Okay.
Yeah, he is. Doesn't get to be large. Doesn't get to be a rideable mount until 7th level.
Yeah, I don't think she'll be using him as a rideable mount.
What? So no elven tiger mounted archers?
I don't think so. I mean, depends. We'll see, but right now I don't plan on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be one heck of a thing for the future of the setting.
I do think we need to at least create some situation where you're scene riding her just to inspire that, because we need something like that.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
That's
Never
one
did
of
battle, but it happens.
my favorite feat is undersized mount.
Oh yeah, I had fun with that where I designed a character. Didn't get to play it ever, but I was before it fell through. I was signed up for a Mwangi campaign, so I was going to be playing a cavalier with a lion for a mount.
I was in this one campaign. We actually had a brownie with a regular sized hawk mount as with a druid in the party.
That's interesting.
I had a synthesis summer with one of my games, and he got the mount ability.
I can't believe your DM let that guy play that character. It was broken class in this entire game.
And the most broken archetype of the most broken class at that.
Right?
All right. Now I'm guessing the guy with the facial hair is a high goblin.
All of them are high goblins, apart from the hobhound.
All right, I'm guessing since he's the unique one, he's the leader.
Yeah, that's. I'll just bring up the image, and it's a she technically, and that's a squad sergeant.
I thought I saw a goatee, so that's why I thought he.
How are you technically a gender?
Oh, don't bring that up. We're going to avoid politics in this podcast.
Stop it. No, that is not a toy, you little stinker.
Ooh.
And the cats are acting up again.
Yes, he won't leave my mic alone. He thinks it's a toy.
All right, I'll take my shot and call out. Take one alive.
Oops, that was me that time.
I have to do this every freaking session.
The initiative things do not like you at the moment, do they, Arusk?
Nope.
Do you have any better luck with that in other campaigns, or is it...
Not really.
Yeah, so it's not just me DMing that causes the problem.
I don't think so.
Well, I'll need to do Emma's as well, which I'll do in just a second. The hobhounds. Well, one of the goblins got speedy. But it's one of the ones at the back, but when is it any other way when I DM?
Right.
Yeah, we got our surprise round first anyway.
Yeah. And the joy of I was going to say, this is nearly as bad as one of my sessions from my Saturday campaign where my boss villain for the campaign rolled a natural 1 for initiative. Imagine how
Damn.
Just
how
out
long
of
she lasted.
curiosity, are these guys 20 and 10 and 10 to initiative?
No, it's no, I do it as an I haven't done it as the O, so it's O. It should be O1. Sorry. I'll get that corrected. Sorry, I need to adjust the thing my macro, and then I'll make sure to keep that updated. Okay, so first we have a surprise round. So, who are you trying to peg in the mush, Arusk?
No, I'm gonna try and get rid of that hop.
The hobhound, right?
Oh, come on.
14. Just let me double check.
5 damage.
Yeah, just got to double check my notes on the blooming hobhound. Yeah, that hits.
I'll stay here for now, so that's it.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else have anything for the surprise round, or?
I was just waiting for them to come in the door, but yeah.
Well, if you want to, I was gonna say if you want to. Okay, so we can move that one off and then. Guess.
What,
I don't know if it's going to notice the
going on
tiger
here?
next to it, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Is like the door was supposed to open,
Yeah.
and they were supposed to come in the room. And as they come in the room, I was gonna smack them because I was hidden by the door. But that didn't happen, so it's all right.
It's alright.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I figured this way you could have some flanking.
Yeah. it's
So I'm
all
guessing
good.
Rama's going to be taking a swipe at with the attack of opportunity on the hobhound.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna do my one thing during the surprise.
Yeah, go
That's about
for it.
Okay, good.
I was just gonna use my one ability, the +1 insight bonus to AC and saving throws.
Okay,
Mm.
that's not a problem.
Should hit everybody.
Yeah, well. So yeah, +1 to AC and saving throws, folks.
Okay, we had a surprise round. Is that correct?
Yep, we're doing that right now.
Okay, so we didn't go by initiative order. We just everybody goes about doing what they want to do.
Yeah. Wait, what thing did you give out to everybody?
Oh, I hit the protection domain. It's +1 insight bonus to AC and saving throws.
Okay, so we'll have to. Okay.
Adding that to my adding to that. That's my growing list of buffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was. What was his name? The dwarf guy?
Kroggle.
Kroggle.
You can just call me the dwarf guy if you want.
Yeah, we need to at least give you a nickname. Probably an insulting nickname, but a nickname nonetheless.
And it's a. Okay, so. You said AC and what now?
Saving
Saves.
throws.
Saves.
Robotin will set up Inspire Courage.
Sounds like Rama inhaled some helium.
Sorry, give me 1 sec.
It's alright. For once it's not the husky
Okay.
going mad, so we're fine.
All right. And then you said you're gonna do Inspiring Courage.
Correct.
Hey,
All right.
what?
I think I got everything.
What? Oh, shush.
You never
What?
can get the cat to behave if you just...
What? Here, go lay with your brothers. Come on.
The squeaking of an itinerant fuzzball.
Oh, great. Now I woke the others up.
All right. Is this hobgoblin dead or?
Well, it's not... Rama's not rolled yet, so...
Wait, yeah, I did.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, missed that. And that's not including the other factors like the plus... So that'd be a further 5 damage. No, it's still standing.
All right. Cool. I guess I'll take my turn.
From the... Yeah, down it goes. Crunch.
And then Nix is gonna shoot at the one right behind the hob. The whatever
Ooh.
it's called.
You're gonna shoot the scoutmaster or whatever.
No,
That's
the
not
sergeant.
Scoutmaster, sadly.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
Oh my god.
Or not the scout one, but the squad master or whatever.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, no.
I know.
At least it wasn't a 1.
Oh,
Alright, so we're on to initiative order then.
correct.
So, Verbatim, you're up first.
Verboten is going to delay until that guy comes in and gives him a shot.
Okay.
So I guess whatever that first guy is in the row, he'll delay until after him.
Yeah. Right, till after the staff sergeant then, the squad sergeant, because the others are not going to be able to move in till she does.
Yeah.
Which is rather annoying for them, because that means they can't do much at the moment. So they'll probably delay till after her as well. Not much point in doing anything else, because, well, I suppose they could try and take pot shots, but that'd mean taking pot shots over their commander's head. That's going to go over so well. Oh, and I can remove that from the initiative roster. So, Aaron, you're up.
I mean, if she ain't coming in, I'm a swing.
Oh boy. Well, she will. She's just not had her turn yet. But yeah.
Not happening.
No, afraid not.
I rolled hella low.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm good. That's
Okay,
it.
Nick, you're up.
Another arrow.
This point, did I have a roll for Emma? No, I didn't.
Probably not.
No, you didn't.
I'll have her come in at the next round.
That's fine.
Yeah, that hits.
And full round attack for Rama.
Yeah, they all hit. Let's see, 5, 13. Okay, how does Rama want to kill the,
How about he just kind of, basically he'll just pounce on her and shred her to until she's all bloody. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, she can even 5-foot step into her space.
So, like that.
Well, that was that's brutal. Hilarious, but damn. So for those of you not watching, yes, the tiger is the tank, and yes, it is brutal. I was gonna say, not to mention it's pretty much got AC like an actual tiger tank at this point.
I think I still beat its AC.
Almost certainly, but
He's
but then
at
again, the difference is
19
you're
right
wearing
now.
armor.
Yeah, I'm wearing armor, and I got a 22.
Okay, so Verbatim, you're up.
Well, I definitely have nothing to shoot at now, so I'll just stay here.
I think the initiative is a little weird because for bottom just at 2.
Well, he held his turn
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
until that one lady came in, and it didn't happen.
My mistake, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll
And it
just,
looks like the
let the cat do
two.
the work.
The two goblins who are now very frightened because the big furry thing that they've never seen before just killed their boss. So that's it for you, Verbatim. Okay, so right, confused and frightened goblin number 1 will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to not go into a threatened square Because no. Just no. And he'll roll to attack with his short sword. Nope. Not happening.
Yeah, no.
The other one will 5-foot step. And attempt the same thing. This time with flanking bonus.
That hits.
Six damage to Rama.
Oh.
Seriously, I finally learned the freaking spacing hotkeys or whatever the hell they're called, and the side changes in them.
Sod's law, mate. Sod's law.
Then, yeah.
Nothing. So, Aros, you're up.
There we go.
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20. I will try to acrobatics diagonally to the left to get to here and avoid an attack of opportunity.
Well, let's see. Well, yeah, you're fine.
Shoot! I should. Nah, never mind. I would have been flanking. I would have only been flanking Rama, but I didn't want to do that. At least not yet. I'll just attack the goblin directly next to me.
Okay, that's no problem. No confirm, unfortunately.
Seriously.
Hey, re-roll that.
So that's a reroll on the confirm only.
Yep, just the confirmation.
What the fuck?
I forgot to hit plus.
I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yeah, that's
Crits
a
again.
crit. So, do you want to keep these 7 damage from the previous one, or do you want to re-roll?
I'm good with the 7 damage.
Okay. And how do you want to kill it?
I'll just jump up over him, land on the other side, and basically just stick the point of the rapier through the back of his mouth.
Nasty way to die.
And then he just turns and smiles at the remaining goblin.
It looks very scared. It does have a slight sort of moment of recognition of you right before seeing you stick about a foot of steel through its mate's head.
Yeah. Well, I always said the tables would turn. I just never thought it would be this much fun. That's it.
Okay. Kroggle, you're up.
Is Mike muted? Nope. Oh, okay.
No, I'm going to be taking an attack of opportunity on this one, probably.
So you're barging through a wall?
No, I walked around.
No, he walked around.
Yeah. I wish I could just
You went like up like that, went through Rama,
Sorry,
and then went over that way.
Sorry, I was dealing with token. I was dealing with a quick double check of some tokens. I missed it. Just checking. Okay, so yeah, that would provoke. So yeah, that would provoke an attack. Not that I think it'll hit it.
And as I get there, I just look at him like, Sup?
Yeah, that's gonna be a miss.
I'll be like, don't worry, I only got a shield.
Well, I still think a 12 will probably miss.
Oh yeah, that misses. It misses completely.
I was gonna say, and you're not wearing any armor?
Even if I wasn't wearing armor, that would still miss.
Yeah, there's a worrisome thing.
Oh yeah, but that's a double move for me, so I'm there.
Okay.
About it.
I'll just add Emma's turn in, and then we'll. Not that we'll probably need it, but. This should be interesting. Oh, and if people could make me perception checks.
Sure.
And Craggle, that comment is just making me think of the blooming. What is it? Order of the Stick from early run of Order of the Stick with Elan. Oh dear, that was a very odd moment in that comic. Don't know if any of you guys follow that webcomic or not.
I've seen a bit of Order of the Stick.
Yeah. Okay, you can hear what sounds like boots incoming. Quite a few of them.
Yeah, they have backup.
Well, gee, it's kind of hard not to when you have someone being mauled to death by a tiger in the middle of an office building.
That happens in my office building all the time. We don't do anything about it.
Well, no, because you've not got weapons, I'm guessing. Well, actually, you're American, so you might have.
I'm in Texas, so I'm never more than 5 feet away from a gun at any given time.
I work on a military installation, so I'm pretty good.
Yeah. Fair point.
I got an aircraft that can shoot everybody. I'm good.
That would be the question. I would ask if you can pilot it, but I'm almost certain that you probably can.
But can you hit a tiger?
I can bomb a tiger.
I was gonna say normal or Porsche, because I think you can probably hit both. Initiative should be +3. Okay then. Yes, and I'll add those others in just once they arrive. They're actually behind next to this one because. So I can remove that one. Right, Emma will leave it for this turn, and Aaron, you're up. I have a feeling that stepping up and playing Smash the Goblin might be in the near future. Aaron?
I will step out about there.
Okay.
With my perception, do I see anything?
Yeah, they'll just be coming around. Yeah, you can. Well, you can hear them, and they'll be sort of just rounding the corner as you come out. So I'll just reveal them.
Okay. I mean, that's as far as I can move, so I can't really do anything unless they're right next to me.
Okay.
So.
Oh, where are you? For some reason I can't see you. Oh, there. Blind as a bat. This is what happens when pop-out menus cover tokens.
I'm gonna break out the big guns then.
That other one would be the lieutenant.
By the way, that one guy looks like a very sick Namek.
Looks like a Namek? Is that what you just said?
Namekian, I think he means.
Yeah, I can sort of see what you mean.
Yeah.
I think I'm a bit harsh on Namekians, although don't they normally have the whole... No, they've got pointed ears, they've got antennae. What was I thinking of that have just got the sort of weird sticky out antennae with orbs on the end for ears? Oh, blasted clue.
Same. It sounds familiar though.
It's definitely some sort of anime alien race of some variety. I just can't remember for the life of me what. Alright. So, I'll roll up initiative for those lot and...
Yeah. Just, pretty sure I'm gonna get hit, guys. Not gonna lie.
And at least you have the best AC among this group. Well, one of the best ACs among this group.
Yeah. Still pretty sure I'm gonna get right in my face.
Alright. Just let me edit those ones and then... And I'll get the other one to do it properly as well. Hopefully I'm doing this right. If not, well, we'll find out in just a second. I don't seem to be doing that right then. Isn't the same for this one. And yep, still on the lower end for the big bosses because of course.
Just roll them first next time.
Wouldn't matter. Whenever I roll for end bosses, I roll low. One reason why in my Saturday game I had to give them an innate feature of automatic improved initiative as a bonus feat for any boss monster. So they actually survived. Even then mostly they don't. So... And of course it doesn't matter for the... Well, the rear ones can actually do something with the commander here, so... Although that one can't, so... Yeah, we'll just move them all behind... the commander and have done with it. Apart from that one, because that one's a separate thing. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, so that it for you, Aaron, or?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay, so Nix, you're up.
Well, let's see. Rama's going after that guy. Alright, what's the wrong spot? There we go.
Yeah, all 3 hit.
Oh wow, 12 hits? Okay.
Yeah, these guys are basically wearing. Yeah, these guys have basically got leather armor and they are not agile.
And then, okay. Let me see. Oops. Darn it.
I can say you'd definitely be able to see the lieutenant if no one else. If you're looking for target practice.
Sorry, hang on.
No
I'm
problem.
sorry.
Got to love the wee beasties.
Maybe it's one of my own animals have been less annoying, have been less vocal. Usually, like cats burst into my room at least once a day.
I don't know, man. My dog is awesome. Doesn't do nothing.
Alright, hang on, let me redo that move. Sorry.
Mine is taking up the habit of clawing my door insulation.
She'll just move right there and then shoot her bow at this guy. The guy that looks like a sick Namekian.
Yeah.
Did not think me using hobgoblin images would cause us to get DBZ references.
Yeah.
That hits.
After this, we're looking for the Dragon Balls.
So what, the Orbs of Dragon Command? No.
I mean, basically the shards of divinity are like the equivalent to Dragon Balls. So we just need somebody to be like Bulma and have one of those trackers.
I'm glad Anna isn't here, otherwise she would be trying to make
Emma
one.
is Bulma.
Emma's Bulma, yes.
She can clockwork. She can make us a clockwork Dragon Ball radar.
Yes. Chris, you're done. End of conversation right there, man. It's happening. You lost this one.
From grand campaign to DBZ ripoff in 4 sessions. I think that's got to be a record.
Too bad Emma's not here. I'd like to know what her reaction would be to that.
Oh, I'm sure once we relay the information
I
to her,
feel
we'll
like
get
she'd
an
be
accurate
down.
reaction.
I'm 100% sure she'd be down.
Also, I am more waiting for how hard she's gonna laugh when she hears about it as a suggestion.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm putting it in player text right now.
I'll laugh if she jumps in just to make a comment on that, but she probably won't.
Depends on if the guy who's dealing with her house at the moment is gone yet or not.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, Right, so time for the boss's turn. Time for the commander's turn.
Do it up.
There goes Aaron.
Roll low, roll low, roll low.
Well, thankfully, our god of luck has one more left in him. So if I crit, I'm guessing that's going to be averted.
I got a trick up my sleeve. As long as I don't die, like I can take hit point damage. As long as I don't die, I got a trick up my sleeve, guys.
Why does that worry me?
I mean, it is luck on both sides because you're gonna have to make a saving throw for it, but.
Alright. And thankfully, his weapon only crits on nat 20, so the way I roll for villains, that's not likely to happen.
What's the multiplier?
×2.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm ready. No.
See what I mean?
Good.
Well, that's that for his turn. And he's going to move in, which will provoke an attack of opportunity from Aaron.
Oh, fuck yeah. Get out here, boy. Where we at?
This one here.
Well, yeah, I just gotta take off flanking and stuff.
Ah, right.
Make sure I have all the stuff off, because I can't. Swing!
Nice.
Too bad that wasn't a 20, because that would have been a ×3.
Crunch. Oh boy. 10. And he's going to move into attack Arusk.
You missed by 1.
Thank you, insight bonus then.
Well, actually, no, you missed by 2 with an insight bonus.
Okay. Okay. He's going to move up to there, provoking attack of opportunity from both Arusk and Rama.
I will attempt to trip him.
Oh, trip. Ugh.
That doesn't help in any way.
No, it doesn't, but the bite from Rama does land.
I at least get to make an attack.
Yeah.
I can roll between 2s and natural 20s. Well, actually 18, so that's
Just
an 8.
It's the balance of the game. That's all it
Yeah.
is.
Well, you still managed
The
to finish
dice
it off,
gods.
though. This one's just going to move up to here rather than trying to move in to try and get in position for flanking. Because this one doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. And attempt to attack Aaron. And fail miserably.
Oh, my face is safe.
And the lieutenant's just going to get straight in and attack Rama. Right before. God, my dice. Aros,
I
you're
mean,
up.
I'm down for you to make.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm down for him to make a GM roll and we'll see if he can't get better rolls.
Go ahead. And I will say, everyone, this is why this is how I survive Chris's campaign. And now I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity no matter where I 5 footsteps. It's based on what I'm gonna do. As a standard action, I'm gonna pull out my poison and poison my rapier.
There you go.
As a move action, I'm gonna activate my shadow domain. You see, everyone sees Eros' shadow pan out against the wall, and you see a shadowy double of himself step forward. I'll take an attack of opportunity from the goblin I'm next to, then I'll 5 foot step here.
Okay.
Just since I'm guessing it's attack of opportunity from having to pull it out and poison my weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also guessing that Lieutenant looks less hardy than the captain. The commander.
Yeah. It definitely looks a lot less sturdy.
This will be fun then. And that'll be it.
I'm starting to roll a bit more decent anyway, so yeah. Alright. Kroggle, you're up.
I'll take an attack of op.
Nope. I was gonna say.
I'll take an attack of op and minus or +2 to this attack.
Well, you hit and you deal 4 damage, but yes, you would have provoked an attack of opportunity to get there.
Yep.
Get it.
Starting to think I should be GM rolling.
I told you. Make a GM roll. Get that.
No, I have done that,
D20s.
and no, I was meaning I've actually done some GM rolls of D20s, and there I roll decent. Then again, I'm not actually rolling for anything, so that might explain it. Oh. Yeah, well, Verbatim, you're up.
Verbatim's just gonna move over to here and take a pot shot with his crossbow at the lieutenant. The -4 for firing into melee, and the other -4 for cover from the cat is already factored in.
Okay. Ouch.
Damn.
Yeah, that hit.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Alright. Emma will move over to here, get a better aim, and will magic missile the lieutenant. It's not just when I'm rolling for villains that I'm rolling crap tonight. Alright then. Oh, sorry if that offends anybody, but out in video land, but right, so Aaron, you're up.
I was just rolling for poison chance. It's only 5% chance, so I'm good.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna take out the guy across from me. Right there. give
Okay.
me some flank bonus, just so I'm not getting attacked on all sides.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Yep, crunch.
There we go. End turn.
Okay, let's just get these unnecessary initiatives out from the track. Okay, Nix, you're up.
Rama's going.
Just let me double check, is that Ah, phew, for a minute there I thought you'd got a natural 20 on something. But no, they all hit. And... well, blast it all. Rama gets another snack.
Try and regret that.
And then
And here I was hoping there might actually be a challenge. And then the rolling just doesn't stop.
alright, so there. Nick's double moved and that's it.
Okay. I do get the feeling this guy's not going to last long. Oh wait, did he not get... no, Varus moved away from him rather than dropping him, so that one actually does get to live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's only slightly longer.
I was just thinking, hang on, should that one already be dead? No, I'm just... no, there is actually one who hasn't been slaughtered yet. Okay, right. The commander's turn. Okay. Well, he will 5-foot step backwards. Actually, no he won't. He's got... thankfully he'll use a swift action to quick draw something from his belt and throw it to the ground. As a move action. What appears to be a small glass sphere shatters on the ground.
Gross.
It has no other obvious effect. At which point, this goblin, in plain view of his commander, flees in the opposite direction. So I'll just yeah.
What's funny is you haven't really seen any of them try to activate a ring or anything to see if it would work yet.
Well, that's because the coals are fairly obvious.
Yeah. But you would think that one of them would be dumb enough to try it.
No, but no, the hobgoblins are many things, and incompetent military is not one of them.
There's incompetent every other way. Alright, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and flanking. I'm gonna attempt to stab this guy with my poison rapier. And Chris, I don't think you ever actually gave me a DC for the poison.
Oh, sorry, I'm just... Oh, that thing. Right, yes, I'll have him roll his constitution check. No, it would be about the same. Oh dear.
Yeah, sadly, it only takes 1 con damage.
Only, you say. On top of the 10 damage that you deal.
I sneak it in between plates of his armor and just give him a little pleasant smile and say, I've been looking forward to this.
Right. Kroggle, your turn.
Kill him.
Nashi, you there?
Oh yeah, I just have to push to talk. So
Ah,
when
right,
I
just
move
wanted
my
to make sure
stuff,
that was
I
all.
can't push to talk.
So crash bang and wallop, I'm guessing.
I'm gonna 5 foot here and then take -2 from both of these attacks.
Ooh, nice.
So is that already factoring in the -2, or
No, it's not. Yeah, just -2 from both of them.
in which case it doesn't confirm and the second attack misses?
Oh, it's fine. Yeah.
I mean, for slinging a shield around, that's pretty good.
That would have been... that would have been quite funny if you'd have managed to crit.
Now just imagine if it was dwarven battle axes.
Ugh. Verbatim, you're up.
Alrighty. Verbatim takes off after the guy that took off.
Ooh, there you go.
Okay. You'd be able to catch it. Okay, I'll just be a second. I'll just move him up a bit, and then you can. Yeah, you can catch up with him after a double move. So I'll just have to move him up a bit, and then you can. Ooh, didn't realise you can get that far.
Movement
He
of
got
40.
He got some poly in him.
You actually lap the goblin.
Runs a circle around him. Hi, how you doing?
Actually, yeah, I will actually put you in front of him. Emma's fairly sure you guys have got it handled at the moment. But we'll let it move on to Aaron.
Sure. And I will swing and a swing.
Roll.
It's not confirmed, just so.
Okay. Just checking.
Yep. For somebody that doesn't have a lot of strength, I'm doing some pretty good rolls.
Yes, you are.
It's all these bonuses like flanking and shit.
Yeah.
That's what's giving me all this crap.
Well, let's be fair. It's not like it could be. It's not like it wouldn't. It's not like it's not like you're rolling like I am at the moment, so.
Good fact.
Okay, Nick, you're up. Why do I sense Rama moving up and mauling him in my commander's future? That's a miss.
Dang. And then.
I mean, you probably should have just moved here so then you could have a flanking buddy.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even. Okay.
Oh, but that would move through a threatened square, so he does get an attack of opportunity against him, so.
Well, wasn't Rama, like, down here?
Ooh.
I think she just moved too far.
Oh, yeah, actually. No, because Rama's got a 40-foot
He
movement
was right
speed.
here.
Yeah, and Rama's got a 40-foot movement speed.
Yeah, so by him moving there, he would have gotten an attack of opportunity, but if he moved here, he wouldn't have.
And Chris, the only credit he's got.
Too late.
It's a
I'm not gonna worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Let's see, and roll to confirm. And nope. But he actually gets to hit.
I think that's the first damage we've taken since.
It's the first damage since this session.
Oof. Right, never mind. I thought that was. I thought I saw the 13 was the damage.
No, I've not rolled the damage yet. No, damage is potentially higher than that. Potentially. Not, but 11 damage to Rama. 5 of it being fire damage.
Ouch. And then, okay, hang on 1 second. Oh, wait, what? No! Ignore that. That was an accident.
I didn't see anything. So either it's not filtered through yet, or it didn't pop up.
I didn't see it, so.
Me either.
Wait, I can just do this.
Oh, man.
Up to 30 feet. Okay, so she's within 30 feet. Yeah, she is. Okay, so I gotta. Why did I do that? Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and roll her attack roll, but there should be a +1 to attack and damage for point blank shot, but subtract whatever you need to for any penalties there might need. Do what?
Well, I'm just thinking. I'm surprised you took point blank shot since it wasn't since it's not the prerequisite for most things anymore, thanks to the erratas and all that. Not erratas. Changes I made in the mechanics discussion.
Hey, okay.
The feat changes beta page. I'm just thinking whether you want to take that or whether you want to take point blank shot, or whether you want to take precise shot instead, since it's the requisite for most of the archery feats.
It's in the mechanics discussion. Okay.
Yeah, feat changes beta.
Point blank shot. Still a feat. Okay. Maybe I did have precise shot, and I just when I was. Okay, yeah. I don't know.
Don't you get precise shot at like 3rd level or something? Automatically?
I'm trying to think.
I'll just check the I'll just check the hunter database and double check.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, precise companion. You can choose either precise shot or outflank as a bonus feat at 2nd level.
Oh, so you can have it as your bonus feat.
Where is that?
So you don't need to worry about the shooting into combat.
Okay. Is that with the... Hang on. add new precise companion feat. Okay, but all right, now I'm confused.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, the precise companion feat. That's only something that my animal companion gets.
You both get it.
Yeah.
Oh, so if he gets it, then it affects me as well.
Basically, no. In the case of
Because
outflank,
it's not giving me not giving me precise shot as an option for that. It's only giving me outflank for some reason.
I'm looking at the. I've just
Outflank
copy
is not
pasted it into the chat.
outflank goes to your companion if you get outflank. If you just get precise shot, it doesn't apply to your companion. Hang on, I'll get the exact wording. Precise companion at second level, a hunter chooses either precise shot or outflank as a bonus feat. She does not need to meet the prerequisites for this feat. If she chooses outflank, she automatically grants this feat to her animal companion as well. So,
Okay.
you get a bonus feat, and if you were to pick
Oh,
outflank...
there. Okay, so there's outflank. So where the heck is my stupid? How do I get rid of that stupid?
Gotta love technology, folks, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me try something. Hang on. Oops.
Small moment, folks. Just dealing with some technical difficulties.
That doesn't do anything. Weird. Alright, well, okay, yeah, what... Precise shot, whatever, I'll figure it out later on my character sheet.
No problem. So you can just roll your attack with a +1 and then...
Okay, oh god.
And unfortunately you managed to drop your bow. Sorry about that, Nix. You're having nearly as bad luck with the dice as I am today.
I foresee it flailing in my future.
Well, Nick says Rama's not having any trouble.
Yeah, precisely. That's why I said nearly as bad as I'm having. You've at least got
Hey,
one part of your
all-
dice that are doing well.
It's all about balance, man. Your cat's helping you out. Yin yang.
Right, so... The commander's going to take a shot at Arusk this time.
Yeah, I was
Perfect.
guessing he probably was going after me. Nope.
Well, that'll be the end of his turn. Now it's time for the startled one, for the startled goblin who just got outrun by a gnome. He's going to try and take a swing at Verbatim.
Ooh, so close.
That gnome has such a smug look on his face, too.
He looks over at was it Vargel? The dwarf, and
Krogel.
gives him a thumbs up.
Grago.
Because the only reason he missed is because of that protection domain.
Lasts a full minute, too.
Two at the moment, actually, thanks to you being level 2.
What he said.
Arusk, you're up. I do get the feeling my commander's about to get a feeling like being a stuck pig.
Yep.
11 damage.
He's still standing.
Ah, so
Jeez.
close.
Does he need to make another save?
For the poison, technically, yes.
There's the crit.
And that at least stalls it off. Needs another one before it'll be cured, but...
And then he can't even heal it.
yeah.
that'll be it. So actually, at this point, my mirror image disappears.
Okay. Oh, that's the point. He'd have had to. That's the point. Even if he'd hit you, he'd have had to roll to see if he hit the right one. Roggle, you're up. Whoa.
5-foot step, and basically the flanking washes out the -2.
Yeah. Okay. And both of those hit.
Sweet.
And you do
Swing.
Okay, Kroggle, how do you want to kill the commander?
Yes.
I'm going to slice into his leg so he's at head height with me when he kneels down, and then bash him in the face.
Now, the question is, do you want to actually completely kill him, or do you want to...
Oh, are we trying to take this guy alive?
Yeah.
I mean,
He is the head honcho, so
No, they still have the head, couple head honchos out right now. I mean,
no, they have
they-
one head honcho out right now. The other one's been made into Ramachow.
yeah.
yeah, then I'll just
So having
probably
Yeah,
won't
they
go
have-
and try and decapitate him or anything like that.
But yeah,
Probably
he's
just take him
so
out,
unconscious
down.
rather than dead.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Alright. Harris is taking all this shit. He's taking everything off him so we can tie him up.
Okay.
Like that, we've still got to take care of the other goblin.
Oh yes, so Verbatim, if you want to have your turn with this guy.
Verboten stands there and kind of taps the tip of his rapier against the floor and looks at the hobgoblin. He's like, considering what just happened to your companions and your bosses, you really want to fight? I just kind of toss my weapon aside, put my hands in the air, and hope for the best. But, your choice.
So is that a diplomacy check or?
Yeah, hang on.
Just check.
And I'll re-roll that.
Okay. Yeah, he capitulates. He's captured.
Just head on back there to the main group.
Yeah. All of 2 survivors.
Alright. Harris is looting.
Okay. Let's see. Alright. So I just need to grab that one so I can count up how many we've got. Okay. So we'll move those 2 over there so I can count them separately.
I didn't have to use my trick.
Guess what it was?
It's pretty good. What'd you say?
Guess what it was
Chris?
going to be? I'm curious.
Oh, sanctuary.
Ooh, that'd have been... Yeah, that'd have been irritating.
Make a will save. Oh, you fail? Alright, can't hit me. Yes! But then I can't hit them either, so I'm just playing healer at that point. And I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
like, alright, I don't die.
Okay, so... In regards to the group of 5 regular goblins, you get a short bow, suit of leather armor, and a short sword from each of them. From the squad sergeant, you get a suit of masterwork studded leather, a battle axe, and a masterwork whip. from the lieutenant, you get a masterwork longsword and a masterwork breastplate.
Verboten walks over and picks up the whip and starts snapping it around. I like this.
For some reason, I'm not surprised.
And from Verbatim, you do realise that's a medium-sized whip, so you will have to wield that two-handed at the moment. From the commander, you get a masterwork breastplate, a masterwork spiked heavy shield which has masterwork armor spikes on it, a +1 flaming flail, and I'll bring Emma and Quoth out, and I'll just have her do detect magic, and the cloak also detects magic, so I'll just have her do a spellcraft check.
Does anybody... I mean, there's 2 breastplates. Does anybody else want one?
Where is this message I've supposedly got popping up from? Ah, it's in general, that's why. Okay, let's see. So I'll just have her roll a quick spellcraft check to find out what it is. Okay, this is a Cloak of the Traveller. It's a +1 to... Oh, okay. Yeah, between her and Verbatim, it's a Cloak of the Traveller. It's a +1... It grants the effect of endure elements whilst worn, and also grants a +1 to... a +1 resistance bonus to saving throws.
Nice.
So I'm guessing you're going to be asking them about where the power source for the ring... Oh, and you also acquire... let's see, 5... Yes. You also acquire 9 of the rings.
Is there anything wrong with these rings?
They effectively are they're effectively the ring. No, they're all they're all rings of. They're all command rings that react to the collars and are able to send out the shock. Effectively,
Are they disable the rings as well, or collars?
Potentially, that'd be another spellcraft check.
Right.
Hey yo.
I got a 22.
Yeah, they can. Yes, they can be used to disable the collars. You can also, if you want to have your captured hobgoblin, well, the conscious one, try and lead you to where they charge them.
Please do.
What
Okay.
about the rings?
He does lead you to the commander's office, and sitting on and in the corner is a stone altar atop which sits a blood red crystal. With a set of racks in front of it for holding rings. For those of you, for outside of you haven't. It's an impressive size, bigger than your fist. For outside of character knowledge, it's about the size of an ostrich egg.
It's pretty big.
And they taste delicious.
Wouldn't know. I've only had ostrich meat, never had the egg.
Let's put these command rings on there, charge them up, and then we've got a way to get the collars off.
Is there charge rings already sitting there?
There are a few, yes. And I'm just going. If anyone wants to, they can also do a quick spellcraft check. I'm also just checking something. She doesn't have it yet. Otherwise, that would be a way to do it. Although she could technically try and do that as well. Is that another 11? No, I've just not rolled for her yet because I am being a bit of a numpty. Okay, between the two of you, you think that if you were to somehow disable or overload the crystal, you would be able to disable all the collars in the camp simultaneously.
Ooh.
Question. If I were to disable the crystal, can I at least try and make it look like it's still active and working?
Just to say, it wouldn't be you who'd be doing it. It would most likely be Emma or Verbatim who'd be doing it, because it's effectively the way to disable it is to effectively channel magic into it and make it go boom.
Yeah.
Or at least that's the only way they can think of at the moment to do it.
This crystal, is it mobile? Can we pick it up?
Yes, you would be able to move it, yes.
Alright.
Are you doing so?
Not yet.
Let's just stick it on my back. I'll grab it and put it on my back. Then we'll have a mobile charging station.
I'm actually thinking perhaps if we could disable it without destroying it, perhaps leave it here and make them think it's working. I had this thought of basically we could leave a note saying, come here so if you want to get your captain back. Then while they're off doing that, we come back here and free all the slaves and cause a riot.
I think we just grab it and take it. Like, now they don't have a crystal or the person. It's going to cause mass panic.
Cool,
Yeah,
so
if we free all the slaves,
yeah, I was going to say, I will point out that trying to take the commander back with you is going to be interesting, considering you have to try and scale a mountain with an unwilling captive.
We could just tie him to the back of Rama, really.
Point.
Yeah, so since it's just an ostrich egg size, I'm just going to put it inside my bag.
Okay, so you're actually picking it up, Nashi. Roll me a reflex save.
it doesn't like you.
Could I actually? I'll wait until after this. Never mind.
If it's a spell or spell-like, he gets +2, but...
Yeah, it is effectively a spell sort of thing. And you're able to... So this means you'll only take half damage. Well, that's good. And you won't be stunned, so you take 4 damage as red lightning shoots out from the stone as your hand approaches it.
Is that all? Is that like all of it's red lightning, or do I think there could be more?
What do you mean?
Is there more than one charge?
Does the trap reset?
Yes, you think it might very well. If we'll have I was gonna say when it did that, a set of runes popped up, so we can have Emma and verbatim attempt another spellcraft check to try and identify the runes.
And I'll attempt to disable those runes, thanks to trap finding.
Okay. It's a proxy. Okay, before you do that, they explain that it's an inbuilt ward that's proximity based and basically says that if anyone other than that will activate if anyone other than a hobgoblin tries to touch it.
Well, I got it. Go ahead.
Give me a second, got an idea.
Okay.
I'll go over to one of the dead hobgoblins, chop off its arms. Boom. Now we got a way of carrying it.
Keep those. Actually, you know what? Keep those hands on it. I'm gonna try pull it aside while I try to disable that trap. Because thank you, trap finding.
Okay, you can make that attempt, and
For fuck's sake! 5.
and secondary. And now I need everyone within 30 feet to make a reflex save.
Thankfully, I have evasion at the very least.
Well, where is this thing?
It's just in a room, so it's if you've.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the governor's office, basically.
Yeah, I don't care about that stuff, so I wouldn't be in there.
I would have had to walk pretty far. Would I be back by the time he's disabling this?
Yes, he was waiting till you got back so you could have the goblin arms holding it.
Okay, cool. I'll take it then.
Oops, wrong one.
So Aros, Quabatian, Nyx, Kraggle. I will need Rama to make one as well as Quoth. Or if well, actually, I don't know if Quoth actually has a save, so I'll just check. If not, I'll have to. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Nyx, Kroggle, and Quoth unfortunately all fail. The rest of you take half damage, so Kroggle and Nyx and Quoth are stunned for a number of rounds, which I will roll in just a second.
You mean I rolled one away?
Oh, of course, he gets +2 versus. Oh, Kroggle would pass then. Sorry.
Whoa!
Yeesh.
15 rounds.
Oh no, that's the damage. I rolled the wrong.
I was like 15 rounds. I was like, Jesus.
No, it's
It's like,
Good God, that's like 5/6 of my damage.
And Arrow still just looks fresh as a daisy. Next to evasion.
yeah. Might I suggest we get Aaron in to do a channel positive energy?
Yeah, everyone get
yeah,
out of the
quit
room.
fucking touching the gem, guys. All right.
Okay, everyone just get out of the room, get out of range. I want to see if I can still make this thing at least safe for us. I can avoid this stuff. Go ahead.
Question though. Is me holding it with the hobgoblin hands working?
To a point. But then there's secondary set that's basically sets off that area of effect blast if someone tries to interfere with it.
When you try to interfere with that, I know that. I'm just like, wonder if we can just take it or like put it somewhere or something, just at least out of this room, because I don't want to have it keep on exploding in this room. We may be able to actually find something in here other than this crystal.
Yeah, fair point. I'll go back to the room I came in at.
Chris, are you doing like non-combat is max healing or no?
Yeah, heal him up to max.
Okay. So then everybody take 9 HP.
So Quoth is... So most people are healed up to normal, and Quoth is back up at 4.
Okay, so I'm gonna like put this in like a closet with the rogue.
Actually, let's head back to the room we came in at.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put it there with the rogue, and then I'll go back to the commander's room, check it out, see if there's anything actually in there.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna try disable device again once everyone's at a safe distance.
Okay.
I am gonna leave you with the arms though, just in case you need to move it.
23.
Didn't you have like a goblin friend
Actually,
or whatever
24.
that?
Yeah.
Well,
Verbatim.
You have a goblin captive, so you could have him holding on to it.
Yeah, just why don't you have him hold it?
Yeah, but do we trust him not to run off?
He's right there. If he runs, we kill him. It's catch 22 for him. He kind of has to.
Well, if I was him, I would set off that thing purposefully and try and kill all you with me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can try.
Well, the thing is, the blast does... I was going to say, the blast is non-discriminatory, so it does hurt him too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I said, I'm trying to take everyone down with
you're not
me.
able to... I was going to say, you're unable to disable it with that one, but you do not set off the blast.
Son of a... I'm gonna try it one more time.
Okay.
Just take 20, man. Like, we have time.
Sorry, I always forget about taking 20. I will try and take 20 with this.
Okay.
Everyone else just search that off to see if there's anything worth taking.
Okay. Anyone else wants to join in the perception hunt around the office?
Sure. Might as well. Well, Erisk is trying to blow himself up.
Right,
Yeah, I've got evasion and insane reflex save. I'm good.
What would your 20 be to ask, Ara? What would taking 20 get it to for you, Arask?
34.
Yeah, you're able to disable it with that.
Actually, 32.
But yes, you're able to disable it with that. And
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
And it'd be able to, for the most part, look like it's... I mean, it won't look exact... I mean, it'll be hard to know because you've not seen it, charging anything, so it'll be hard to know for sure if it's... But it doesn't look like any major changes gone on with its appearance.
Okay, great.
You've not scuffed it up or anything like that, so...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and yes, so between the lot of you are able to find a few things. The first is a set of metal vials.
Mm-hmm.
The second is another set, a trio of glass orbs looking very similar to the one that he smashed on the ground. Next is a key, and the final one is a secret compartment, which looks like it might very well fit the key you found.
Well, I'm curious. I'll use the key.
Okay, so you're going to open it up.
Yes.
All right. Inside, you find what appears a ledger and a surprisingly large crystal, amethyst by the look of it. It's been fashioned into a odd shape, almost like a spiraling, well, almost like a double helix that comes to a point.
Vermon's going to detect magic on that.
Yep, it's magical.
And he'll study for 3 rounds.
Okay.
Is there any religious significance that I can find out?
No, it doesn't appear to be. Appears to be arcane magic rather than divine.
Well, I was thinking double helix might be like some sort of holy symbol or something.
Hey, Emma, take a look at this.
Okay. So, spellcraft check coming in, just be a second.
And I'm out of rerolls.
I was gonna say, doesn't she have freaking identify?
Actually, yeah, she does. So, yeah, she'll cast that. Yeah, this is a rod of magic missile.
I mean, she can cast it at will, so that's pretty good for you then.
I will also say, you'll also note that there's some. She also, with between the two of you, are able to notice a strangeness to this particular structure, with the way the spell's been designed. It looks like it's got a sort of backup secondary enchantment, which means if you were to destroy the wand, it would release all the charges as a blast effect.
Oh wow!
Damn.
What caster level is it?
It's cast level 1 effect, but it'd still be 10d4 plus 10.
Okay.
Well, that's
I'm just curious as to how many missiles it fired per charge.
Yeah.
while they're doing that, I'm going to read the ledger.
Okay. For the most part, it's just general accountings of the camp, certain suspicions and records and designs by the commander for how he could potentially advance his station. Does have some mentions of some of the other nearby outposts, well, nearby, closest one's about 2 weeks out. But the last entry is the mentioning of the finding of the shards of divinity, and him positing that might very well be what they are, and the potential power this could give him and those loyal to him.
Oops.
Yeah. You spoiled his plans.
I'll take note of the other 2 posts and basically write them down.
Yeah. You know that one of them is a farming community, and the other one is a gladiator training facility for the gladiatorial matches at the major cities.
So our next step is either secure food or secure warriors.
Probably in that order.
Oh, and there is of course one other thing that should be noted. With Aris disabling the stone, he will have disabled all the collars.
Dope.
Will they know?
Kind of, because well, I was gonna say you can find. Oh, that's something else you'd be able to find in the room without much looking. Would be one of the collars, so you can examine it and have a look for yourself to find out. If you want to do a quick spellcraft check, I say you because my rolling for Emma has been subpar, shall we say?
I mean,
I think verbatim has it.
Yeah.
no, that's what I was gonna say. We could arm and like do what we were gonna do naturally, and just get all the civilians or slaves, not civilians, slaves together and arm them and stuff like that. But the real question is, do we want to gather the leaders, like the actual ones that were in the camp? Because I could do like a detect evil spell and like weed them out.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about it, because the slaves are definitely going to know that something's up, because it turns out that the magic of the stone was also what was holding the collar sealed together.
Yeah.
So basically, all the colors just fell off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's the middle of the night.
So when are we gonna start
real
playing
loud.
streaming? Yeah.
Well, there's going to be some shock, and yeah, they might not be necessarily immediately, because it will probably happen whilst they were asleep. But yeah, tomorrow morning's going to be interesting.
We might want to start moving and
Do we get
letting people know if we want to take charge of this, or do we want to just let it happen?
We want to take charge of this
I think we need to take charge.
for two reasons. One, it'll make us a better image in the eyes of the people. We'll be seen as leadership. And secondly, we want less of them to die.
Okay, precisely. Now, I have a thought. I mentioned this a bit ago, but do you think we should try and lure some of the guards away with potential plan to try?
Either way.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll say
basically,
that a good half of the guards will currently be asleep in the barracks, and you are at a mining camp. There might very well be explosive. There might very well be some form of flammable and/or explosive agent you could make use of.
I mean, who worked in like the engineering department? I'm sure you guys have some gunpowder and other, or not gunpowder, black powder and all that shit.
If nothing else, we can just go hit the kitchen and pick up all the flour.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
if that doesn't work, then we can pick up all the cooking oil and just set that on fire.
just keep adding.
Just set that out. Just pour that on top of the guard barracks.
Well, I'm gonna say, actually, I will say that if you wanted to head out back, I'm just going to move you back to the camp map.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll probably be wrapping it up fairly soon, guys, because it's getting quite late on my end.
See.
That's fine.
And do we have any black powder, blasting powder, or anything like
There's an
that?
alchemical blasting gel you can get your hands on from that building there.
Yeah, that's the way we came in.
Mm-hmm.
Verboten will definitely pick some of that up.
Definitely. Do we know if we know like the chiefs and everything? Do we know if they have their own area, or they're just kept generally among the slaves?
Just because they're still slaves, so they're still kept in the normal area. So just over here, just in the three brown roofed houses next to number 11.
I'm assuming this blasting gel is something similar to nitroglycerin or something.
Alchemical equivalent, yes. More stable, but
I was about to say, yeah, Verbot will be very careful with it.
yeah, it's more like it's effectively a bit like a stickier form of TNT.
Nitrous.
No,
So how do we want to set this up? Should we? I know the slaves are being pretty heavily guarded before, so
I think we definitely want to take care of the barracks.
Yep, definitely. Take care of the barracks. No, immediately my concern with the barracks is they're going to be pretty close to the slaves.
Well, that's 9 and 10, right?
9.
Well, the slaves is here.
Yep. Barracks are 9.
Or 9 and 11, sorry.
Yeah.
There's a better distance between them.
Looks like about 100 feet, maybe.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Like, if we have enough, we can just direct the blast in some way to where it would cut off their route to the slaves.
Yeah.
How much of this gel do I have?
It's more dependent on how much you can carry reasonably and still be stealthy, sort of thing.
To be fair, we probably... Go ahead.
My idea is basically to take out the supports of the barracks buildings and basically bring the buildings down on top of them.
Agreed.
Yeah, you'd be able... Yeah, you would need maybe 16 to 20 bricks.
Okay.
And you can definitely get that much.
Eris will help them.
Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, if I get somebody to help me carry him, I can. What do you want? Like knowledge engineering, profession engineer?
Knowledge engineering, yeah. We'll go with that.
I'm going to use that, and I'm going to specifically try to see if I can try and set this up to make it as deadly as possible.
I will say that's not going to be hard because this is normally used for opening new mine shafts, and you're using it on wooden buildings.
I will assist Erisk.
Yeah, that's fine. So now I just need a stealth check from each of you for laying it out.
$26. Oof.
Oh boy.
How do I beat you when it comes to diplomacy and beat me in stealth?
Die rolls?
No, I'm looking at the die rolls. You actually have a higher bonus than me.
He is small. That will help.
Yeah. Right. Eric is 6'5".
Innate size bonus to stealth checks.
Well, I feel better about being a better talker than you.
Give it time. If he picks up the charm domain, that will end.
True.
And what are my diplomacies? Plus 8 or 9?
I've got
8.
I've got plus 8 normally, plus 10 in situations, plus 10 against humanoids.
Yeah, so it's not like you're outpacing me by a large amount.
Okay, so yes, you're able to set up the bricks and set up the fuse. I'm guessing you're going for a single conjoined fuse on this.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well.
Yeah, I'll make sure it's long enough so we can at least get a safe distance, probably towards these two buildings.
Okay. I'm guessing everyone else...
And if nothing else, everyone's going to wake up and learn that they no longer have collars on.
Yes, this is going to be...
Well, before, hold on, so should we set up our own people, at the slave thing so that they're not, running out like crazy, thinking everything's blowing up around them, we're letting them know that it's us?
Well, if someone else wants to make a stealth check to try and get over there, then you can do that. Sorry.
Nix. Nix? Maybe?
Nix trips over the cat.
I mean, I'll try. Roll good. Please roll good. It's not too bad.
That's better than me.
Yeah, but I have a -3, so it sucks.
You're just about able to get there. Thankfully, they are not the most attentive of guards. So I'm guessing you're going to try and sneak in through the loose backboard that you snuck out through.
I mean, like, are the doors blocked, or like what's going on with those?
Well, yeah, the doors have
Probably guarded.
Yeah, the doors have at least one guard each. So yeah.
Okay.
But admittedly, you
So
could
then,
try
yeah.
you haven't noticed yet, so you could always try and take them out. The other question is Rama coming along for this, or?
Nix, what do you think?
Let's see.
Take out the guards or go
It'd
through the floorboards?
Probably be best to take out the guards.
I'm down with whatever.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay, yeah, with that kind of stealth roll, Rama can actually take them out by himself.
Alright. We'll do that then. Take them out.
Tiger from above. Squelch.
Yeah. We'll do that.
So,
And then, like, we'll kind of... I'm thinking we should, like, open the doors, obviously, and just, let everybody know what's going on, at least the first couple beds, and tell them to pass it on.
Yeah.
And then we'll give Eros the signal to go ahead and blow the shit up.
Oh boy. So I'm guessing you're lighting the fuse?
Yep.
All right.
Big boom, big boom, big boom. As I'm just hitting the flame.
Yeah, roll
And it
me,
basically turns around and
yeah,
it's already been lit. Verboten's sitting there smiling at him.
Yeah.
I hope you argue like you were supposed to wait for the signal.
I was going to say, whoever wants to, can you roll me 30d6?
With pleasure. Ooh, 100 flat, 100 damage.
Yeah, that's
That
a
is-
big boom.
that's 6 max damage. 6 max
That's pretty-
damage rolls. Holy crap.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, there aren't really barracks anymore.
There's a crater.
And there
Once
is
they
also
get
a
the signal, things all go to hell.
Yeah, and I will say there is also a rain of burning splinters coming down all over the place.
Verboten's dancing around. It's raining. It's pouring.
Mass murder in session 4.
Now just imagine how bad the bloodbath would have been if they armed these people.
Yeah, at least they're indoors.
Yeah.
Right. Well, funnily enough,
Until their hearts start set on fire by the raining debris.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is only 100 feet. I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm looking up at the sky. I'm like, I know what subdomain I want.
Take a guess which Verboten's taking.
we have someone who's looking for the fire domain now.
Just go
No.
destruction.
For some odd reason, blood is underneath the war domain.
Hey.
which means that every vampire god should be a god of war. But you
Oh,
are.
Exactly.
Never got that. It's sort of, you put the blood domain there, but you didn't give it to the deities responsible for the vampires. Ow.
Okay, now where are we trying to direct the slaves? What are we doing? Actually, I can't say anything, so
Well,
go ahead and have fun with
I mean-
that, guys.
I was gonna say,
In the crater.
I think at this point, we can discuss that. So, Chris can go to sleep.
It's fine. I was going to say, if you guys want to... I was going to say, yeah, the slaves are... I'm trying to finish off this last bit. The slaves are awake and distinctly panicked.
Well, we tried to warn them beforehand, but...
Quick question. Isn't there one more, like, commander dude that the scout...
The scout, but he's out, though.
Oh, he's probably on his way back right now.
Yeah, he's probably on his way back, so we gotta move these
Battery's on his
people
way to the
fast.
next encampment because he's like, nope.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, he doesn't know for he might not have heard the explosion, but he's definitely seeing the big plume of smoke rising from what used to be the
Yeah,
barracks.
so I doubt he would know that all of his comrades have been killed already.
Well, about half to 3/4 of them.
So my thought is that someone posts like at the bridge or somewhere over here on the hill, just to kind of watch for him while we get the freed slaves out of there.
I will
Honestly,
say,
like-
with how far away he was, even if he double times it, it will still be hours before he gets back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna say this: we're at the point where we just declared war with this bomb. Like,
Yeah,
why are we running away?
I won't.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of our
I will say,
potential followers are gonna get slaughtered.
I was going to say, large numbers of unarmed civilians.
Yeah.
You are
We
responsible
need to
for.
get to the smithy. We need to get the weapons and stuff, and we need to hand them out.
Yeah, we need to focus on the freed slaves right now so that we can.
Yeah, probably what I would have said to do, at least with talking to the slaves, tell the heads first, so they can organize, since they'll be able to organize the people better.
So, are you... Oh, so, just for the start... So, we're probably going to wrap up in about in the next few minutes, but so are you looking to arm them, or are you looking to take them up to the back to the Dwarven Fortress?
Should probably get him back to the fortress and arm him then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want them sitting out in the open.
Well, I mean, shouldn't we get the stuff from the smithy first? Like, get
The
the
smithy's
shit
mainly
that's already available to us?
well, the smithy
Well, we-
is...
don't we have
I will say the
better
smithy's
than the-
mainly tools rather than weapons.
Oh yeah, most of the weapons are probably in the barracks.
Which we
We've got all those
We saw
weapons and armor back up at the fortress, so.
Yeah,
Eris
we can try.
Kaz Aaron start forging an iron throne.
Also, if we're going back to our base, I grab a stick of the or a brick of the explosives.
Okay.
Here you go. Craft alchemy. Get it.
Well, no, if we're going away, and they have a master scout, I'm blowing up our trail, not hiding it.
Yeah, fair enough. We could dig out that tunnel after.
Well, I was going to say, I figured you'd be heading up the foot trail, or...
If we can get all those people up the trail, I'd say yes, but
yeah, you should be able to. It'll take a little bit longer, but at the moment the hobgoblins are kind of scrambling.
yeah, they're leaderless. Most of their men are dead. Well, around half
There's
of their men
a
are dead.
crazed gnome on top of a building firing crossbow bolts at him.
Okay, so yeah, you're able...
Singing at the top of his lungs.
and he's come face to face with a giant cat creature that he doesn't know what to do with.
Yeah.
Not, folks.
Right, so yeah, you're able to get them... You're able to get the people away, and... You leave a wake of destruction, including... Oh, and if you could just make me a one last knowledge engineering check. Okay. Yeah, the batten, you're able to place it in such a way that not only are you going to destroy your trail when you set off that brick, you're going to cause a mini landslide for them to deal with as well.
Oh Oh yeah, and like on our way out, I'm still gonna fill my bag with that stuff.
Oh yeah, I think.
I just hope we don't get hit by like a fireball on our way out.
Sweet deal.
So I'm guessing, are you taking along the captured commander and soldier, or are you killing them and leaving them?
I'd want at least the captain alive for now.
Okay, the soldier, I just set him on top of the brick when we light it.
Oh, do the Wilhelm scream.
This is Eris's type of message.
Oh dear. Okay. Alright. Well, folks, that's going to be where we wrap it up for the night. No, Jazzy Bear Brown, I'm not going to have an alignment shift for this.
Eris is chaotic good for a reason.
I mean, let's be honest. We are our own gods. Be any alignment we want.
Ain't that a worrying thought?
But yes, for those that are sticking around, please tell your friends and stuff.
Yeah,
try to
please do,
help us
and,
out with follows and all that.
And
We have least.
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say we have reached a small milestone. We've hit 10 followers at
Those that are
least.
sticking around, please tell your friends and stuff.
Yeah,
Try
please
to
do,
help us out
and,
with follows. And... Oh,
Sorry about that.
reverb.
Don't worry, it's been fixed. It was me opening up Twitch. I thought I'd muted the site, but apparently not. And here, I'm just going to send a link for Jazzy. If you're looking for more easy access, we should be uploading on the YouTube channel. I'm going to link in chat just now. So that should start uploading come Monday or Tuesday. And also, for anyone who's interested, we also have a Discord if you're looking to, where you can come and chat with, us and enjoy the madhouse. I'll link that in the chat as well. Look forward to seeing everyone next week. Good night and take care. See you soon.
So yeah.